What's up? I'm Bryon the Grizzly. I want to welcome you to The Rewind.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's Saturday morning, so obviously we must be doing the rewind, talking about all the stuff, and we've had a hell of a week. We have a doozy in here for you guys. I'm here with my Anzo. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Great to be back. Another episode of the Rewind. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. We got a good show for you today. As always.
We have to, though. I mean, come on. All the leaks we got this. Marvel had 3 leaks this week. Like Disney just leaked all their ish. Like they're like, we're not gonna put it all in trailers, but we're gonna leak everything you got.
And we were talking about that backstage, and I'm like, Marvel's giving out these leaks. They're the ones doing that. You know what I mean? They're trying to build up hype for this movie a year in advance. So all these leaks that you're getting, trust me, guys, it's Marvel doing that.
It's not even a question. We both saw Avatar, so we're gonna be definitely talking about that stuff. We all saw these trailers, these leaks. Did you guys see the Spider-Man one?
I seen it.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot going on. So, I mean, we're going to enjoy talking to this stuff with you guys. But first of all, let's shout out everybody in the comments real quick. So, buenos dias, Anzo and Bryon. What's up, Fernando?
What's up?
So I saw Avatar fire on ads. Visually, it's fire, of course, but I found the story very repetitive and Weep from Way of Water not as good as the other two, in my opinion. We're definitely going to talk about that.
100.
I thought that he and I were going to have the exact same opinion, and it's a little bit different, but it's not like this huge difference. But
right, because I liked it and he didn't. Go figure, eh? Like what?
I did not like it, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. That's funny. Normally it's the opposite, right? It's usually like, oh my God, it was pretty good. And then you get Anzo over here saying,
it stinks.
And I'm not
exact
saying
opposite right now. It says the leaked teaser of Doom we all saw, not real AI fake. Yeah. I know. That's why I was telling Anzo this morning. We were talking about it.
And I was telling Bryon, I'm like, they should have changed it. Right? They knew it got leaked. If Marvel was the ones they didn't leak it, then they should have changed it and gave us something different, because I wasn't excited to see it. I seen it already,
But no, the one that you and I were watching this morning, the one we sent with the Captain America and Doom and all that stuff and how fire that looked, right?
Yeah.
It's AI. Yeah.
Yeah. They should have gave us something like that, though. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Would have been better.
So having blueberry waffles and spicy hot hash browns.
Fire.
Well, I can smell the chorizo right now being cooked right now.
Fire.
Eli Uzka says hi, because that's what he is.
Get in there.
He's trying to get there. Derpy is like, good morning, Vietnam.
What up, Derpy?
I feel you. Eli who says, saw Avatar, it was okay. No need to watch part 2 to understand what's going on in the story. Well, you're not baiting me into it. I'm not going to tell you what I'm thinking right now. I'm going to wait until we get to that point, then we'll talk about it.
Yes.
Say, what's up, Monique?
What up, Monique Jones? What's up, brother?
Hey, did y'all hear about the YouTube influencer named Lamar Wilson taking his own life?
Yeah, the tech guy. Yeah, I heard about it. It's funny because go ahead, you first.
I was gonna say, honestly, that part of the movie too. I know I don't want to take it back to the movie, but those things really bother me. Life is so fragile. It's fleeting. And it's hard for me to see those type of things, and then for someone to have that much depression or that that upset hurts me. It really does and bothers me a lot, and I'm sad, honestly.
100%. I was gonna say, like, you don't know what people go through in their real life, right? You see us on this YouTube platform and it looks like everything is fine and dandy, but deep down it may not be. You know what I mean? That's why it's like sometimes you be careful how you talk to people when you're in their chats, disrespect them and all kinds of stuff like that, because you never know, something you might say might trigger them and push them over the edge, you know what I mean? And to be trashing people and yelling at people and calling them names because their opinion differs from you is just ignorant and stupid, you know what I mean? Now I don't know if that's why this guy did it, I don't know none of that, that's cool. I'm just saying in general, you never know what people are going through. So you have to be at least, kind. At least kind as you can be.
Yeah, especially during this season. And my dad's a psychologist, he's been a practicing therapist for the last 30 years. And this is the season that most people are the most depressed, because this is the time you're supposed to have your family around
100.
you, your friends
100.
around you. This is supposed to be the time where you guys come together as communities, as families, as friends, and spend time and let each other know that you care about them and then you value them in your life. And when you don't have that, because we all know that's what it's supposed to be, when you don't have it, it hits harder.
Absolutely.
And it's hard to recover. And you don't know, what your little action of making sure someone's okay can do for someone.
Agreed.
I have a friend who's been going through a real hard time, a real good friend. And his birthday was yesterday. And just to be able to reach out and, make sure you're good, things are, together. If you ever need anything, talk, that matters. And
absolutely.
I think that's, as men, we don't do that enough.
Absolutely.
Because, we've always been taught. I mean, I know I've been taught to be strong. Oh, you got to hold it inside. And that it's dangerous and it's hurtful. And we need to get past that trope from, that we have to be this thing, instead of just saying, look, let's love each other. If you need a support, I'm there for you. We're talking every day. I might as well be there for you. Support.
Absolutely.
So
it is the worst thing to tell a man to man up and be a man, right? Because what does that really mean? Keep all your emotions bottled up inside until you're ready to explode? No, you can't do that. 100%. You have to let it out. If you feel like you need to cry, go ahead and cry. You know what I mean? That doesn't make you less of a man. It really doesn't.
Dude, it's big. And if I feel like if I know you and you know how to reach out to me, if you need something, reach out to me, talk to me. I will stop whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, me too.
Life is hard, and having to deal with all these things on a daily basis and all the tribulations, the trials that we have to deal with. It's hard to do.
100%. And there's some followers that, sometimes they message me, bro, things are going bad. I just need someone to talk to. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's talk. You know what I mean? If that's what you need, let's talk. And I do that all the time because I know I was in a situation like that at one point, and I wish I would have had somebody that was there to say, hey, let's talk, so.
Yeah. I don't talk about it for me a lot, but my wife was, we had babies, we had 2 babies at home, and postpartum is a bitch, right?
Yeah.
It happens for her, but it also kind of happens for guys too, because you lose that connection, right? And you're focused so much on everything else, and if things aren't going right, you feel like you're less of a man. And
absolutely.
And if you don't have anyone to talk to, lucky once again, I have a father who's a therapist, who's been a therapist all these years. I can reach out to him. I always knew that, but that was open communication that we knew. If I didn't have my friends that were checking on me and family checking, that's depression is the worst thing you could be dealing with. And
100%.
To try to do it by yourself. No, I mean it's impossible to expect someone to do it. And then the pressure that the world is, and then people are so jaded. You need an outlet, and anyone out here, I'm pretty easy to connect with. You need something, I'm there.
Same goes for me. I'm on Twitter, Xbox, all of that shit. Someone says, hey, I need to talk. I'll be there. You know what I mean? 100%. So no questions asked. And then last thing before we move on, when you do that, you can't judge people. You understand? You can't judge people. You can't sit there and be like, oh, nah, you just listen. You know what I mean? And be a friend. Don't judge what anybody's going through. I would never do that. So.
And I think that was a huge thing, that to just listen.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just need someone to vent.
Facts.
Someone who's not going to judge you for what you're going to say, because your thoughts, people have all type of fleeting thoughts all the time, and if you don't have someone to give that outlet, they can stay in their mind. Agreed. They stay and they fester, and if you don't have someone to be that outlet, you just feel like you're wrong, and that's not the right thing, man. And it's the worst thing in the world to have to deal with.
Agreed.
All right. Anik says, you never know what people are going through. Lamar seems happy with all his money and fame and free stuff, but he was going through a lot. Exactly. It doesn't matter how it looks like. You just got to know that you're to be that support. I'm here to support you. I'm here to have your back. This is all that matters.
And money don't buy happiness.
Oh,
let's just put it that way.
100%. Money actually creates more problems, right? Like,
agreed.
When you're a kid, you hear that, you think it's stupid, right? But bills, like, so you have money and then you spend more money and you're doing all these crazy things, like, and you don't realize how much more stress you put on your body in your life. You're responsible for more people. That's true. 100%.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
We got Maria says, hello everyone, Merry Christmas. Yes, man, Christmas time is great.
Merry Christmas.
I finally got all my boxes of stuff. Maria, I need your address. I finally got all the box of stuff to Tank. He's holding on to stuff. Anzo's stuff is actually going out because it's important for me to be able to get this stuff to everybody, and this is the season for this stuff, man. This is to share a little bit with your people, the people they really care about. So I mean, I love this season. This is my favorite season. I don't really like getting stuff. I really don't, because I always feel like if I really needed something, I'll just go get it. But being able to give it to someone and then finding something that's surprising, a surprising gift is way more important than something that's more expensive. Like something you didn't expect to come and it happens and you're like, what the fuck?
100%. For me, it's always the thought that matters, Oh, go ahead.
This surprised the hell out of me. Oh man, that's in my hand. But this popcorn bucket surprised the hell out of me, and this is one of my most prized things, and it was shocking because I didn't expect it to happen and it become. And so absolutely. Thank you, Anzo. That was from you, so I appreciate it, man.
It's all good, man. I appreciate it too, because you're always sending me stuff, and you're right. You know what I mean? It's the thought that counts. It doesn't matter what the gift is. It's the thought, unless the person's selfish. The person's selfish, then yes, it has to do with money value or whatever. But if they're not, it's always the thought that counts. Oh, you took your time out to send me something. I appreciate that more than anything.
100%. All right, we said folks are very ignorant these days. Yes, 100% they are. People just, and they don't care about other people, and they don't realize how their actions can affect things.
Agreed.
So my nephew took his life on Christmas Eve 2 years ago. It's a really tough time for my sister right now. And honestly, she probably needs your support.
Yeah.
Because, and people say it's been a long time, get over it. And it's like, do you understand 2 years is like
nothing. I agreed.
Like what?
Agreed.
And even ever think that I don't know if you ever get over that.
No.
So
no. It gets easier, but you never get over it. I had 2 cousins that took their own lives, man. And the first one, I was young. Well, I wasn't that young, but I never knew he was going through stuff. We never really talked. But when I found out the second one, I was like reaching out all the time. Yo, bro, let me know if you need to talk. Let's holler, blah, blah, blah. Never heard back from him. And he went missing for a while. And then they, so that's why I say, man, you never know.
Yes. Awful, man. And I just would hate to not reach out, and that's why I try to make sure I talk, say something. If you're one of my brothers, whatever, try to be there for you always.
Same here. This damn light, bro.
They don't like you. That's what it is. It's funny because it was working all backstage, no problem.
I know.
That's what
I know. I'm gonna have to buy a new damn ring light. I don't understand why this light keeps going off like that. It's crazy. See, look at that. Look at that.
Look at you. What's up, Mama Bear? Thank you for being here.
Hey, Mama Bear.
You're here, it's better. We're having a good show. So always.
Absolutely. 100%.
It's the top 5 Rob Reiner movies ever. Oh my God.
Damn.
I could probably do that, honestly. It probably wouldn't be the movies that you would think either. Probably, I don't know if you're going to say When Harry Met Sally. I think that might be one of mine.
Okay, I got you. Not bad. So far, I have A Few Good Men.
That's a
Misery.
Great one. Misery is a great one too. Mm-hmm.
Bucket List. I liked Bucket List.
Bucket List was good. Enjoyable or good? Because some of them are not as enjoyable.
I got you. Mm-hmm.
I won't say Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh shit! Stand By Me.
Stand By Me too. The Princess Bride. Dude,
The Princess Bride.
Hello, my name is Nigo Montoya. You came out prepared tonight. So these are. I don't know if you get a top 5, but fire.
Facts.
The Princess Bride is like this is my mother's all-time favorite movie. So like I've watched it thousands of times. Like I can't even put a number on it. I've seen The Princess Bride so many times. I could probably write you the script from memory without hearing anything from beginning to end. Like
guess what? I've never seen The Princess Bride.
Oh no! Oh no!
I've seen pieces of it, but I've never actually seen the movie.
That's inconceivable. You guys would know what I'm talking about if you watched it before. So I'm open about my struggle with depression for a reason. It's important so that everyone knows you're not alone. Because that's another thing. People feel like you're the only one that's dealing with it.
Facts.
Yeah. If I'm showing my weakness by saying that I'm going through depression.
Facts.
And there's nothing further from the truth, but we all try to hide from each other. We try to put this representative out towards everyone. So I'm good. I'm fine. I got all this stuff. I got all this money, and I have no problems. And you find out later, it was crazy.
Yep. That's one of the reasons why we created the OOC, right? Was because, listen, there's a lot of things that we as men don't talk about, So the first couple of shows talked about depression, bullying, and all kinds of stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because if you can give your experience, that may be able to help somebody else's, So.
100%. I'm going to run through these guys because, I know we went a little bit off topic, but I thought it was really important to talk about. I think, especially during this season, it's more important than you can know. Because
100%.
If we don't say something, it's an opportunity for us to say something and someone know that they're not alone in dealing with all this stuff. So
agreed, and let them know that they can reach out anytime when they need to talk.
Exactly. Do you guys think James Gunn will design a popcorn bucket for Supergirl?
Did Superman have one?
I didn't. If he did, I didn't buy it.
I don't remember if Superman had one. If Superman didn't have one, then no, I don't think he'll make one for that.
It's going to be surrounded by so many good movies. I really, in my mind, I really think this movie's going to be really good. I really think Supergirl's going to be good. I thought the teaser trailer wasn't that good. I don't think they're doing the right thing with trying to kind of bring the hype up for it. Mm-hmm. But it's going to be around some fire things. And Odyssey is going to be fire. And Toy Story 5 is going to be big. And Minions is going to be a big thing. They're just surrounded by a lot of stuff.
And Bryon didn't get to see it. But if any of you in the chat that went to see Avatar, if you got to see the 5 minute or 6 minutes.
How did I pay all this damn money and not get to see the freaking... I'm going to go, because I have the A-list, I'm going to go back on Sunday, just to see if I can get the Odyssey trailer, and then leave.
Bro, they're sitting there. Starts off. He's like, "You guys," he said, "You know about the story about the horse, right?" He's like, "Yeah, we all do." He says, "But do you know about the inside?" And then it starts off with them inside the horse and how they. It was. I was like, "Oh, that's cool," because you never showed that.
For the Trojan War and how they brought it into.
Yeah.
So they brought the enemy into their sanctuary basically, and then they're able to kill everybody.
Yeah,
from it
but they showed what they had to go through while they were hiding inside the horse.
Okay.
I was like, wow, so they're dragging it through the water and you see them, holding their breath. Yeah. And then you see one guy start to, I think he sneezed or something. No, they were stabbing the horse, right? To see if anybody's inside. And then they go down and hit his shoulder. And he's like, and everybody grabs his mouth so he doesn't say nothing. I was like, oh, that's cool. I like that. I like the way they did that.
I think it's gonna be an unbelievable movie too, and this will be another reason why I think Supergirl might not meet its projected, box office numbers.
Oh yeah, crowd went crazy for that Odyssey trailer. That's gonna make money.
Look at you, look at you, man. You all of a sudden you liking these big directors. All of a sudden you like. I see it now. Maybe you go ahead and give Batman a try again. Maybe you go back and say it.
No. You see, listen. I always say this. There's directors I like them, but they just should stay away from certain type of movies. Nolan Riley needs to stay away from superhero movies. Matt Reeves needs to stay away from superhero movies. Yes, 100%. You guys ain't making superhero movies.
Nolan is one of the greatest directors of all time. He made one of the best things ever. Oh my goodness. We're not going there because we're gonna keep on going because if I open up this thing, it's all over. Oh my god. I love Interstellar. So I can't talk bad about it, but come on. No lie, I think Avatar 3 was way better than part 2. I really enjoyed the film, especially seeing it in 4DX. All right.
Oh, lucky.
Feeling all the wind and all this. Okay.
I only got to see it in 3D, but yeah, I think it was better than 2. I do too. But we'll get into that. We're gonna talk about it.
You're not gonna get me into it yet. I saw Avatar in regular mode. Only one scene would be cool in 3D, the pipe scene. I don't think only one scene is gonna be cool.
No, there wasn't.
Anytime you do AWA and all the fire and all this stuff, I'm just gonna disagree. What up, B? Appreciate you jumping in, man. And he says, Anzo, that's the electric company saying pay your light bill.
you got jokes, hey Nick? You got jokes, hey bro? I got you.
All right, Rob Renders, Eli, who says Stand By Me. Yeah, it's fire.
Great movie, yeah.
Mama Bear says, I lost 2 stepbrothers in 2009 due to self deletion. Yeah, their dad still struggles with it, as he should.
Yeah, of course.
I'm a firm believer that no parent should ever have to bury their children.
Agreed. 100%.
Children have to bury their parents. No parent should have to bury their children. And
I agreed.
That's how you really get me. You talk about anything. I think kids should never have cancer. If you have a cure for cancer, I don't care if you only had a cure for childhood cancer. That should be the biggest thing that anyone can get.
Agreed.
No parent should ever have to bury their child.
Agreed. And that's what I'm saying. If they do have a cure to cancer and you're letting these kids die, you should be
evil. Under hell.
Evil. Yeah, evil.
Under it. Like, oh my god.
Evil.
The Princess Bride is better be on that list. Princess Bride, I told you, I love it. I love it so much. I could watch it any day. I have 3 copies. I have it on VHS, I have it on DVD, and I have it on I have the steelbook, so the 4K steelbook, just in case. You gotta have backup.
Maybe one day I'll watch it. We'll see.
I'm gonna send him a copy. That's all that's gonna happen. He'll be like, what the fuck is this? So I like the one that he did with Bruce Willis. Which one is that? Off the top of my head, I can't think of, because I love The American President. Bruce Willis.
Oh, the story of us.
Yeah, The Story of Us.
Okay. Oh, I never seen that. Never seen that one.
This is with Michelle Pfeiffer, right?
Yeah.
Say, hey, Bryon and Anzo, what did you guys think of Avatar: Fire and Ash? We will tell you very soon.
Mm-hmm. Yes, collector movie, man.
So I own the book. I own everything to do with Princess. I have an action figure.
Listen, Let me say this. There is nothing that Bryon does not own. So don't be surprised when you say something and he says, yeah, I have it. Look at the back of his wall.
And that's why you don't. This is just a fraction of all the stuff I have over here. It's ridiculous, man. It really is.
I wouldn't even attempt to try and do something like that because you guys probably see like 3 or 4 different things on my wall and then nothing else. You know what I mean? So that's not even close to what Bryon has. Like, not even close.
It's funny because you see my kids come down here and they put things. You'll start seeing like little things. Like my girl, she drew this from
yeah.
So Dr. Seuss.
It's from Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss, yeah.
Seuss. Yeah. Nice.
They put little bears. It's a little bear down here now. They want to be on screen, so they inconceivable. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, whatever.
Princess Bride is an all-time classic. Agreed. You guys are fire. We will have to correct that, Anzo. Yeah, exactly. You're just gonna get it. You're gonna see it in the mail. You're gonna have to watch it, man.
We will correct it. Don't worry.
Drop your sword, dude. It's so good. So many things. Princess Bride holds up to this day. Deadpool even spoofed it. Because it's one of the all-time great ones. It was so good. I thought Mel Brooks did it because I'm in tights, because same character. Yeah, but it wasn't. It was just perfect. That's all. Bryon, did you see what I sent last night? The president's stupid head is doing like a 250th anniversary of America. I don't think they're really doing Hunger Games. I saw what you said, but I don't think they're actually doing Hunger Games because some people won't deal with it. Like, if it's me or you, it's gonna be you, bro.
Facts.
Is there a real trailer for Doomsday? I wouldn't expect a real Doomsday trailer. Maybe you get something Super Bowl. Maybe something in February, and then I would think another one be when you see in Supergirl, maybe, or Spider-Man. Spider-Man's gonna probably have a major trailer.
Yeah, because I was like, seen it already. I'm good. It's not really a trailer, anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just letting you know Steve Rogers is going to be in it. It's literally going to be Civil War. It's literally Captain America versus Iron Man again. So they were like, we need to make money. What do we have? Let's do this again.
yeah. Facts.
Bryon, did you see the Odyssey trailer? Because I missed it. Yeah, can you try to describe it to me and tell me about it? So I did not get to see it. Anzo did he got to see it. For some reason, my theater didn't have it yet. So
I think something happened with the rollouts because the guy literally came in the theater and said he just got it like this morning, right? So he's like, we're gonna show it to you guys, and because I don't even know if they showed it in the earlier showings, right? Because the way he came out and said it, so they might have had to prepare it, get the lock key or whatever. So he's like, we're gonna show it to you guys, you're gonna get it, and yeah, it was fire, bro. It was fire.
Well, so today, actually, I have my wife and both my daughters are going to be gone because they have recital practice. We have a recital tomorrow. For all 3 of them are in it. So I'm going to be alone for like the next 6 hours. So
nice.
I might go back and just try to see the Odyssey trailer. That's all I'm going to want. So Collector, I'll have it definitely for Monday. I'll write down the description. I might do a little quick one,
Yeah. I'm surprised. I think, maybe not. They won't show that online, but because it was about 5 minutes, so they won't put that online.
No, they probably will, but I don't know when they're going to
allow us
to show you.
Yeah, not yet.
So it's really the Doomsday trailer with a 3.5-hour end credit scene of Avatar.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Avatar isn't going to me again. Okay, well, I understand, but it's not bad. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not. If you like the Avatar movies, you'll like it. If you don't like Avatar, you won't.
You won't. Exactly. That's exactly. Yeah. And we'll tell you why very soon.
Yeah.
Nolan killed Batman. That was dope. What are you talking about? We're not going to open up that can of worms.
So no, the hell he did not. No, he did not. He did not kill Batman. He killed the character. He did not kill the Batman. No, he did not. Nolan sucks ass when it comes to these superhero movies.
It's literally probably the greatest superhero movie of all time. But here, no, actually, so this is where I agree with Anzo. I don't think Batman's a superhero.
Oh, you see, there you go. And he made sure Batman wasn't a damn superhero in that movie.
He's never a superhero. He's a dude. He's a dude with unbelievable tools and karate and all type of martial arts. And he's the greatest detective of all time. And he's one of the greatest characters ever created. He's probably my favorite DC character. He is not a superhero. He's a dude.
He's trash. And Nolan trashed him out. I don't care what anybody says. And Matt Reeves did the same damn thing. He took what Nolan did. He's
a dude. He can't fly. He doesn't have superpowers. He just has a great mind.
Yeah, but then he also has these freaking like planes and Batmobiles and all this stuff that don't exist, right? Batmobile was a regular Stingray car. I'm good with that, man, bro.
Dude, you give me $100 billion and let me be an engineer. This is what Iron Man is. I mean, Iron Man really is just literally a ripoff of the Batman.
Yes.
Except he actually has a suit that makes him more powerful. Batman still uses his fist.
Yes. and let's say this. Let me say this. The Tumbler is not a Batmobile. All right? It's not a Batmobile. The Tumbler was trash. All right? What are we doing here? I want to see a Batmobile. I don't want to see no damn Tumbler. Fuck was that? Sorry for the language, but you guys gonna be going up again. What are we doing here?
See what we did, guys. We gotta start it again. We gotta start.
No.
Stop jinxing the Supergirl, fellas. I don't think we do. We look at this is the facts. I want it to be good. I don't want anything to go wrong with DC because I need Icon in. I need Static in. I need it to go well. Because I'm telling you, I got one foot off the boat from Marvel. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to just abandon ship. Because if they do Tucson, I promise you, I will be gone. It's been
here we go.
32 minutes. I didn't say that all last time. So I had to talk about, there you go, Tucson. I'm off the boat. I need somewhere else to land. I need DC to be good.
I swear, you guys, if you want to hear Rance talk about Nolan and then talk about T'Challa Tucson, and we'll have a whole 2-hour stream with just Rance back and forth. So,
oh man, The Story of Us is the movie he did with Bruce Willis. Yep, exactly.
Yes, I've never seen that one.
So I've never seen Princess Bride, but it's on my list. I want to go get it on Criterion. Criterion 4K. So I need to. I'm gonna write this down for both of you guys because I can get some copies of Princess Bride. We get this done sent immediately. No, seriously, there's actual book. I'll check that out too. Princess Bride book. I gotta write it down because I'm old. And I look at my notes all the time. My favorite Rob movie was A Few Good Men because
I like A Few Good Men.
Is that one of the best scenes of all time?
Yeah. I like A Few Good Men. I think it's really good.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
I'm telling you, I'm going to have my daughter do Black History book report on Bryon.
Yeah, for real.
There are definitely better people. I mean, my father's. I've done multiple Black History reports on my father because, but that's because I'm his son.
He's your pops, yeah.
So I know all the things that I to this day I still put him up on this pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
And you should. That's how good fathers. Facts. That's how you know you're a good father because your son still does that, even after he gets older. 100%. Still looks you that way. I mean,
hey, listen, man. Right. I am 51 years old. My son is 27, and we still go to the movies together. And I was like, and I used to say this when I was young, I'm going to take him to as much movies as I can because I know by the time he turns 18, he's not going to want to go to movies with his pops. That's and now every movie, that's all he does. If we going there, he's like, yep, let's do it. So we always go see movies together, man. So that's how you have to have a good relationship. And I respect what you have with your father, 100%.
I mean, if I don't talk to him on a day, then it's probably a bad day.
Yeah, for real.
6 to 7 times a week, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you.
Maria says, A Few Good Men, Misery, Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, Stand By Me. That's a fire list.
Yep.
It's Durandar, one of the best films this year. I heard something about that, but I was Oberthorian alliance, and yeah, I'm me and Tech about to jump on that and see if I can get 2 people to watch this.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
No, they honestly will do it. Sounds good to me. That I'm in. Trump is doing the Hunger Games by celebration of 250 celebration of 250 years. I heard that was something that is a report about that, but yeah, there's no way that's going to happen because I'm not the only. I'm not going to say that. Never mind. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. Oh, by the way, I heard a rumor when Stranger Things airs again, there will be several references to the play, which is not available online.
I could see that. Because the play is canon to the show, right? So they're definitely going to have to give us something that they put in because they have the whole backstory of Vecna in the play, and we don't get that, right? So I think they're going to reference that. I agree.
I don't think he's going to be the anti-hero, but I think they're going to try to change him.
Yeah.
I think they're going to try to. I just don't think they're going to succeed. So
I got you.
I can see Anzo not liking Princess Bride. Inconceivable.
You know what, Collector? You might be right.
So you tell me he's gonna watch Princess Bride and he's gonna be like,
it stinks.
Probably.
And I won't be sitting there like,
aha, aha.
Classic.
I love that. That's one of my favorite movies of all time too.
Agreed.
Let's see. We get to the next one. We have so many comments. All right, we want to get through
these are topics. Yeah, we'll come back to this. I'm like 30 minutes in. We didn't even get to any topics yet. Let's do this.
All right, guys. Well, I want to start the one we left off on. And I'll come back to get to that. But let's get to the first topic. Actually, we're going to talk about some DC stuff. So let's
do it.
All right. So I changed the format a little bit this time because I wanted to make sure that we actually. Oh, that's yours. Let's do mine. Because I want to be able to see it on the vertical screen. So I wanted to make sure we could do it. So you see some of the overlays not there, but we want to start off with this. James Gunn addresses Barry Allen or Wally West as the Flash in DCU. It makes Grant Gustin's return more likely. I love Grant Gustin. You guys know I'm the only person in the world that watched all 9 seasons of the damn Flash.
I did too.
You watched all of them? Man, you suffered through the last 2 months?
Yes,
Man.
I said yes, I did. Yeah,
I had to do it, and I love Grant Gustin. I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be good as a cameo. He doesn't have to be the main Flash, but he needs to be someone that's part of the universe because that we all kind of grew up with him. But let's read this article.
Let's do it.
The Flash gets a new update for DC Universe as the franchise's creator teases who could be the main version of the hero. The Flash was played by Ezra Miller in the DCEU movie franchise. Terrible. However, the version of Barry Allen never turned into a fan favorite, which was spotlighted by when the 2023 Flash movie came to box office bomb. Since then, James Gunn's DC Universe has done away with the old DCEU, though no version of the Flash has appeared in the new franchise. Fans have been consistently asking for Grant Gustin, who played Barry in 9 seasons of the Flash, the Arrowverse, his most popular series, to return as the speedster in the DCU. After an update, I believe it is possible. So James Gunn addresses his favorite Flash. With no projects for the Flash on the DCU slated release, there has been a little bit but no updates regarding the character's futures and future of the franchise. Previously, Gunn had confirmed that the DC was taking a beat on the development of the Flash. Now the director was directly asked about which version of the Scarlet Speedster is his favorite. At the Supergirl movie trailer premiere, I'm not gonna say Eunice Azarbieri. I don't know how I got that one out. Asked James Gunn about which version of the Flash he would most likely be saying liked the most, saying, in terms of your preference for people that run fast, do you like them blonde or as redheads? While no names were given, the question clearly points out that Barry Allen, who is blonde, and Wally West, who is a redhead. Or you can go from the Flash series and make him black. Chill don't like that.
I'm good with it. I'm good with
it. Gunn laughed and avoided directly answering the question about the two most popular versions of the Flash, saying, "I like them both. I like blondes and redheads." Gunn answer could lead you to something that works well with both this in the distance of DCU from the DCEU, but also offer a beloved actor the possible return. All right. The DCU universe could make the Flash the best choice possible. Gunn's comments opened the door for both Wally West and Barry Allen to appear as concurrent versions of the Flash in the DCU. It would be easy for the DCU to simply remove Barry altogether and move on to Wally, like they have done in Absolute Flash. Just Wally West. But this is because this is itself from the franchise, the Ezra Miller, the Flash movie, and its disappointing performance. However, that is the least exciting choice. With there being at least 3 confirmed human Green Lanterns in the DCU, Hal Jordan, John Stewart, and Guy Gardner, Gunn has shown multiple characters holding the same superhero title in a franchise is not a problem. Well, all those guys are main one people, so you don't have to do that. In comic books, those are the main ones. By having Barry and Wally's mentor, similar to Barry be Wally's mentor, similar to the dynamic between Hal and John in the Lanterns DC, could make the 2 heroes work. Okay. So including both Barry and Wally, the DCU will keep the door open for both Grant Gustin to return as the Flash. Having played the most popular live-action Barry Allen for a decade, it will be impossible to see Grant Gustin come back as Wally in the DCU. However, if both versions are there, the Flash appears, then the dream remains achievable. What are your thoughts on this?
I remember we talked about it before, and it's exactly what you said they should do. They should actually use Barry West as the mentor to Wally, right? I think that would be good because we've had so many versions of Barry. I think we could get something different with Wally on there too. Do I want to see it be Grant Gustin? I'd be okay with it. I just don't feel so, as long as he's not like a lead, because I still don't feel like he can lead a movie yet. Right. I find TV actors and being a movie actors are 2 different things. I think it's hard to translate from a TV actor to a movie actor. Now, there's actors that have done it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if he can do it. Right. So that's kind of where I'm at with that one, though. But I have a feeling when we talk about James Gunn, he's going to go with like Jay Garrick.
Jay Garrett. It's gonna be to start in the 60s and do Jay Garrett with the metal, or the 50s they put the metal helmet and
it's just what I get from him, you know what I mean? Because we got the Green Lantern and we got Guy Gardner in the first one, you know what I mean? So he didn't use the 2 popular Green Lanterns there. So why is he gonna use the 2 popular Flashes? He's gonna go with Jay. I don't know. I just feel like he's going to go with Jay.
I think he does all 3, honestly. I think he does takes a lot of influence and inspiration from what we got from the Flash TV show. That you're going to have Jay Garrett as part of it. You're going to have Barry Allen as part of it. And you have Wally West. But I do think they need to focus on Wally West. I think when you look at, once again, I'm going to go back to this Absolute Flash, what they're doing now. This is actually a really, really good run. I'm enjoying what they're doing. Actually, I think the main artist for this cover is going to be a C2E2. So I got 3 copies of these because I'm getting them signed.
Nice.
So we'll have those things, and maybe we'll give one away. We'll talk about that later. But I think that this is the way you're going to have to do is going to have include Wally West. You're going to go younger because they're so young, right? So you don't have to go. And if you're talking about the Bat family, right? If you're talking about a younger Superman, you got Supergirl in there because you want her younger too. You're going to have to go younger with the Flash too. And I do think you want to separate yourself a little bit from the DCEU because of what Ezra Miller, not because of what's going on, what happened with the DCEU, because of Ezra Miller. Because of that, I think that Barry Allen can't be the main one, but Wally West is awesome too. And has a great story that we have not told yet. So this is a chance for you to take a character that has not had the limelight and make it your own. And that doesn't that sound like a James Gunn special?
Yeah, it does. Now, if he makes him black, are you going to be upset?
As long I don't want if he's the first black character in the DCU, I'll be upset.
I got you.
Like if I get, because we got John Stewart, so that can't be the first. If I get Wally West as a black guy instead of giving me, Static, I'll be upset. Instead of giving me Black Lightning, I'll be upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain characters that fall right into what they're doing, flow right into it. That if you don't start giving me that, I'm gonna be pissed off.
I got you.
I got Jonathan Majors waiting to be Icon. He is literally Icon. I promise you, he is. He's literally that's who he is. So give me some of that.
Facts.
So that is our thoughts on this. But let's look through some of your comments and see what you guys think about this specifically. I'm going to go into the first thing we have about the superhero stuff, because I know we said all type of crazy things. I already started where we were before. So oh man, all right.
Oh my gosh.
But that's a lot. Well, you guys are awesome.
Facts.
Say, man, I need to see what happens with Warner Brothers, but Grant may take me out of the movie.
I can see that.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I can see that 100%.
Fernando says it's time for a live action Wally West.
Just like it's time for a live action Miles Morales. You know what I mean?
100%. 100%.
Yeah, same thing.
Thanks, subscribe, Jimmy Jean. That's awesome. Appreciate. Thank you so much. Just leave Iris on the CW. I hated Iris. We're the Flash. No, we're not. What the hell? We're the Flash. Do you hear Lois Lane say we're Superman? Sit your ass down,
man.
You're gonna say because she's fine that you didn't care.
Yes, that is right. 100%. 100%. I have no hate for her whatsoever. She was fine. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm good.
So any reason we can't have both? There's literally no reason we can't have both. And I think we should have both in it. And you don't even have to have Jay Garrett in there, because you can use Barry Allen as that older Flash that teaches him how to deal with it and deal with the Speed Force and how it's coming of age. And then that's what James Gunn's doing a lot of coming of age things. So you use Wally West as that.
Agreed. I agree.
So one of the League and the other for Teen Titans. That'll be good. One for the Justice League and then the other for Teen Titans. I like that. I like that, Dan. You are the man. I like that.
Yeah, me too. I like that. That's a good idea.
So Wally has always been the best Flash, so much so that when they brought Alan back in the comics, they made him act like Wally. Here's the thing. A lot of times, you just talk about TV not being good for the movies, but TV shapes what we do for the movies a lot of time. We look at Batman. The greatest Batman is Batman the Animated Series. So much so, it shaped who Batman was, right? So, like, when we look at The Flash, I agree Wally West is a better story, better character overall. It is. He is. But what Grant Gustin did for America is that they galvanized people to see him, that story, as what The Flash is. So I think you have to get both. I don't think just like you're going to have with Green Lanterns, you're going to get both characters at the same time. But they might kill one off.
I agree. No, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you. You make a lot of sense. I'm good with them bringing Wally West and something different there, and I'm good with the Flash being his mentor. I'm good with that. I prefer that than going the Jay Garrick route anyways. So if he does that, I'm okay with it. And if they kill him off, it would be typical James Gunn stuff. So wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, you can make him. What you can do is you make Barry Allen the Speed Force. You can have him always interacting with Wally West again.
Yeah. I agree.
If he's the first black character in the DCU, Mr. Terrific. Well, Mr. Terrific and John Stewart, I mean, main one. What a movie about him. What a movie specifically about him. And see, this is one thing I disagree with Chill with about John Stewart. I believe is fine to be a Green Lantern, and I have no problem when I think of Green Lantern. Because of the time that I grew up in, John Stewart is my Green Lantern. Yeah, he's my Green Lantern. That's just because when I grew up. I don't think of anyone else. So I have no problem with that, and I think that because of the Green Lantern Corps. You're going to have there's 8 of them at the same time at all times. They're space police. That's basically what they are. So I think that's it's fine for him being a main Green Lantern, and being a main character and not talking about, losing what yes, you should have your own title. I don't think that doesn't apply to Jon Stewart. Mr. Terrific is not a character.
No, but he should get his own movie though.
He gets his own show. I want him to get his own show.
I would like to see it. I think you could do a lot more in the show. 100%. You could flesh him out a bit more, which would probably be better for him as a character. I agree with you 100%. But I still want to see a movie treatment for him. He was really good. He deserves a movie, at least a chance. And I think they don't. Go ahead.
I don't know if he can do it by himself because he's not a legacy character.
No, he's not, but at least give him a chance. You know what I mean? At least give him a chance. They gave Guardians of the Galaxy a chance. They weren't legacy characters, you know what I'm saying? So give them a chance to see what they could do.
Guardians of the Galaxy are not black. But I
know.
In my first movie going out there, I would feel more comfortable with Static Shock getting a movie. Because of the popularity of the comic books, the popularity of the books, popularity of games. I would feel more comfortable with that being my introduction, because fair or unfair, black characters represent all black characters in every movie. Fair or unfair, that's just a fact.
Yeah.
So if you do something and it bombs, then say, see, we can't do this in the DCU. So
I agree.
If you're gonna do it, you need to go with heavy hitters first, and then you go. Give me a TV show for Mr. Terrific. Build some rapport, build his character overall, and then give me a movie. I don't want you to just throw him into a movie and everyone's like, oh, why am I watching the whole Mr. Terrific movie? Because people are assholes, and I don't trust them.
No, I get you. I think a lot of people that I spoke to think that Mr. Terrific was actually one of the best parts of that movie, right?
He is the best part of it.
Yeah, 100%. So I agree with you that, if one black movie fails, they'll never want to do another one. I agree with you 100%. So you do have to be careful with which ones you put out. You know what I mean? So I do agree with that. I think it could do good. I think it could do, but the chances of it failing and messing up all of it is up there. It's like a 50-50.
It is awesome having a character who's not doesn't have to have lightning power.
Oh, agreed. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Something different, Jeez.
Fire, definitely. Dan the man. So please, if I said we are the OOC, you would rightfully be like, who's we? It's Roberto and me.
No, you know what? We are all the OOC. We are all the OOC. That's what I'm saying. It's we. And listen, coming off of Iris Lips, yeah, you damn right we are wees. You know what I mean? Coming off of Iris, we are wees. No. I'm good. I'll be a wee with you any day, all day. I'm good.
I just want to go back and hear a couple of these real quick. The MCU is way too many leaks right now. They need to do something about it before it ends up spoiling all the movies for us. I agree.
They're doing it themselves, though.
It's important. So I'm risking a lot typing this, but Nolan's Batman for Anzo is like T'Challa for Bryon. Yeah. Look, you need to be self-aware. I know was my trigger. I know. So when Danny comes in, I can see it coming from Danny. But if someone comes on in and I don't see it, watch out.
and Mom Bear knows she's been watching me for a long time. I have trashed these Nolan movies from day one. There was never a day where you caught me on here saying, "Oh yeah, they good." No, from day one. So
he's been wrong for day one, guys. So he just said it right out of his own lips. So my coworker hasn't seen the Bane movie. I lost my mind. Dark Knight Rises is dope.
Oh hell no! Dark Knight Rises is almost as bad as Batman Begins. What are we talking about here? No, B, we're not doing that. That was trash. So first off, you had to deal with Batman's shitty. You had to deal with Batman's shitty voice, and then Bane, you could barely understand what the hell he was saying.
Oh, of course. Like, what? I like The Dark Knight Rises, but I don't think it's a great movie. I think it's okay. It's good. Dark Knight is the best comic book movie
I'm not doing this.
Ever gotten.
I'm not doing this.
There it is. The Dark Knight is the best comic book movie ever and the GOAT of Batman movies. I'm reading.
We're not doing this. Yeah, you picking them on purpose, right? We're going back and you picking the certain ones on purpose, all right?
Is that they were ran for hours 100%. Batman is a superhero at heart and soul. Batman's a dude. So, you're right. This is funny. All right.
No.
So you ain't going nowhere. Not before we get Marvel versus DC Secret Crisis movie. Look, stop. No, not look. If I could show you the comic books
man.
Look,
hey,
from the all right here. This is what I just picked up yesterday.
Ooh.
I want
Silver Surfer?
Yeah, so Superman versus Silver Surfer. Surfing right now. Like, I want that so bad. Like, I have at least 5 or 6 comic books, like right here, that all about Marvel and DC. This is all I have. Like, I have from the old stuff. I have lots of stuff. Oh my God.
The only comics that I still have that I own is I didn't get the Death of Superman, but I got the Rebirth of Superman and the first Marvel versus DC comics. I have all 4 of them. You know what I mean? All 4 of them. So if you want to talk about a $3 billion movie, Marvel versus DC, put that in there.
It's not high enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You put what?
Can you imagine? Look, if they could have made it, they could say these tickets for this movie are $100 a piece, and I'd be like, "Damn, it's a lot of money." Can I get 4?
Give me 3. Yeah, yeah, and if they were to do like a 3-parter on that, oh my Lord, the last one, whew, everybody's going to see it.
So I'm gonna go through it real quick. Just kind of sleep around. Stranger Things was a play. Yeah. And talk about Vecna a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Where it says, "Is Black Panther the first comic book you checked out, Bryon?" So I remember I was 8 years old, and we used to go to the barbershop, and then right next to the barbershop was a comic book store. So I would go get my haircut, and then my dad would get his haircut, and I said, "Can I go to the comic book store next door?" So go there, and they had like little racks, whatever. And I had like $2.50, and I saw a comic book with a black guy on it. And I'm in a black neighborhood. I live in a black neighborhood. This is what it was. So I never seen any type of thing besides Meteor Man.
Mm-hmm.
Being a black hero. So I was intrigued, and that was the first comic book that I ever picked up. And I still have that one, and now I have almost all of them. So and that's why it bothers me so much.
Yeah, for sure. And I can completely understand, why it bothers a lot of people so much, and 100%. So I don't ever knock that part about it. So never do that.
I'm going to go back to the recent ones very quick. Depending on which way you want to go, we could invite Martian Manhunt to the cookout in the DCU. No, you're 100% inviting Martian Manhunter to the cookout. He gets the plate. He gets to go ahead and he could be on the grill. I'm gonna tell you, Martian Manhunter could be on the grill. That's a black man. I'm just letting you know.
Facts.
The only credit Anzo gives Nolan is Joker.
Yes.
Well, that's half of the damn movie. How you gonna tell me Dark Knight is not good if it's
90% of the damn movie? Take him out of that movie, and that movie is trash.
But it's the whole movie is him. So what are we talking about? So how is the movie terrible if 60% of the movie is the Joker?
Because it's the only part of the movie that's good.
It's the whole movie.
Yeah. So I always weigh the bad and the good, and if the bad outweighs the good, and the bad in that movie outweighs the good, I'm sorry.
How can the bad weigh the 90% of the Joker?
Listen, man, this guy went into a room.
He stole all that money and lit that shit on fire.
He went to a room and killed Michael Jai White like he was a red shirt.
Michael Jai White could have said no.
He should have said no.
No, he saw that. No. First of all, he saw the last 0 on his check. He said, "Oh, really?"
Yeah, he probably did see the last 0. But he still should have said no. He was like, at least let At least let me give it like a spin kick where he misses and then he kills me or something. Give me something. No. F that movie, man.
No, man, that movie was good. You know it's good. And that's the problem.
Movie,
you
man.
know it's good.
F that movie, man.
The scene when he's in jail, he's just taunting him, and then Batman comes out of the darkness. Dude, it's whatever, bro. Whatever. Look here. Look dog footed. Nolan's movies redefine cinema. Cut the check. However, I won't ignore their failings. In my opinion, the DCU should have incorporated both the realistic and the supernatural. I think Anzo would have liked that if you just incorporated the supernatural.
Yes, 100%. Then it would have been a different movie for me, right? So listen, yes, I love Interstellar. I love Inception, right?
Inception is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's like top.
And I have a feeling I'm gonna love Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
Stay the hell
Dude,
away.
The Dark Knight is
superhero movies.
The Dark Knight is
Stay away from superhero movies. Don't touch them anymore. Stay away.
He did it because the Batman's not superhero. Yeah, I said it. Ryan, I will bring up the white baby. Whose white baby is that? If you know your stuff, you know Surfer putting the cosmic pause on super. Yeah. 100%. That's why I got it. You don't want to mess with was the Silver Surfer, man.
Facts.
Man, no, man, I'm not even gonna go there, right? What up, Delta Dan? I can get lost in the sauce, so I know I am not gonna go there. Marvel versus DC would only have worked if it was Snyder and the original Avengers.
Of course you would have said that one, Bear. Of course you would have said that. Now, I think having Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck Superman in there would have been a lot better than now. But yeah, wait, what's the joke?
Oh no, Tank is right. He said y'all putting the person who is afraid of fire on the grill. That might be a problem. So this season, y'all up for it. Batman versus Deadpool #1 just came out. Flash and Fantastic Four just dropped. The DC KO got Superman and Homelander. Superman versus Adam. You have they're literally doing all this stuff. So no, I agree. Mm-hmm. I agree. They're not putting this out for no reason. I have all of them. So.
And that's where the James Gunn stuff comes in, right? James Gunn, Marvel. It's like, oh, let me call the Kevin Feige and see what we can do over here. Make some sort of crossover.
It'll be fire. So Brian, I sent you pictures of what I have the pre-order for Amazon for February and March. I'll check that out, and we'll probably talk about that on Monday too.
Yeah, definitely check it out.
Anzo, you're off your rocker. The Dark Knight trilogy is one of the best Batman movies ever non-animated. Okay. All right, I'm going to say this, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about this. I don't like Batman
trash.
Begins. I don't like Batman Begins.
100%.
Batman
Begins garbage.
I knew the story. I just felt like it was too boring for me. I just don't like it. I don't enjoy. I enjoy Batman Begins the same as I like Captain America the first.
So the only one you really like is the Dark Knight.
It's the greatest comic book movie of all time.
So then how is the trilogy one of the greatest trilogies?
I never said the trilogy was the best trilogy. I just said the Dark Knight is the greatest comic book movie ever created.
Okay, cool.
It's like we're not that far off. I'm just saying when you say it's trash, I'm like, there's no way it's trash, but it's the greatest one. The only one I'll even put next to is Logan. I literally only put Logan next to it. Endgame is a cheat code. And I don't include that. That's a cheat code, when we talk about that.
Infinity War is better than Endgame anyway.
Infinity War is probably the best movie.
Yes.
But I don't include it because it's not a standalone. It's
part of a trilogy.
It's an ensemble. It's a huge. The Avengers. It would be like a Justice League movie. Like if they do a Fire Justice League movie that made sense, you're not going to beat it. But I'm not going to have one character beat all those things. But The Dark Knight is the best one superhero movie, one hero about a certain character that's ever been done.
Logan's better.
I can't sit here and argue with you because I love both. So
Logan's better.
You're going to put the person who's afraid. That. So you come to Return of Kaka Twins. You know what?
Really, Danny?
Man, we were just talking to you. Whatever. I'm talking about Martian Manhunter on Corona duty to bring Mahershala Ali, Sterling K. Brown for his brother. We could bring in Baku. We got some people, man. We could do some things.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Bring Steel. We could bring Icon in. We could do a lot of stuff, man.
Facts.
I want to make a picture. I want AI a picture of all the people I wanted to cook out.
Facts.
This is happening. So Interstellar was fire. Interstellar and Inception are two of my favorite all-time movies. Like,
me too. I really enjoy it. Yeah.
It's so confusing. Like, no, it's not. Shut up.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. And I love, I think one of my favorite scenes in Interstellar is when they go to the planet and come back and realize it's 20 years later. Yeah.
And when he touches down, he already understands, because it's called, I am a chemical engineer. That was my undergrad. That's what I did. That's what I did my professional exam on. I love chemistry and physics. And it's so good physically.
Yeah, at some point.
The event horizon that you see from a black hole, the fact that you wouldn't just fall. I get in there.
Yeah, it's done. Done well.
Dark Knight is fire. The whole damn movie, 100%. Let's go. Kaka Twins power activate form of I've never wrong statement, shape of all-knowing encyclopedia.
Don't hate, Danny. Don't hate. Don't hate, brother. It's all right.
Really good.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. At least know that's how it is, right? Yes, all-knowing encyclopedias. 100%.
Me.
Yeah, but you got like the 1960s not updated encyclopedias, right? I'm more updated than you, right? I got the updated version, so we're gonna listen to Anzo's version.
We're gonna call you the wiki. You're the Wikipedia. That's your version, all right? Random person typing things in and save, and that's not right.
You know what? I'll say that. I like that.
Which one you like, Nolan or Rainer more?
Nolan. I'll give Nolan the nod.
It's a better movie maker, big movie maker, blockbuster movie maker.
Yeah. But Rainer has good movies, so let's get that twisted. Let's not get that twisted.
Dark Knight is the GOAT. Homelander has 0% on Superman. I can't wait for Supes to kick that poster's ass. I love it. Okay, here it comes. The echo chamber effect. Batman was good. Stop it.
Well, he says it's good. I don't.
And Bryon won that round.
No, he did not, Fernando. No, he did not. No, he did not. Stop it.
And Baku's the vegetarian. We can have some vegetarian dishes, man. You need my potato salad.
Oh yeah, 100%.
As long as you're a vegetarian, not a vegan. So I need some egg in there. I need a little mustard in there. I mean, I need some good stuff in there. So we got some stuff. We got salad at the cookout.
Man, we got fresh fruits and vegetables from Wakanda.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, make you smarter. Without the Thorn, Interstellar would have bombed.
I doubt that, but
I don't know if it would have bombed. I think Interstellar didn't Interstellar make somewhere around, I'm gonna guess $600 million. I
mean, I'll check it out, but even though it made what Interstellar should make, right? It made what a Nolan movie should make. So let me see if I can find it.
I thought it was great. I mean, there's nothing about Interstellar I hate. About $771 million worldwide.
Yeah. No, I liked it. I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it.
So they don't want Icon. He'll come and try to take home 3 plates when the game is on air. Over at the milestone animated movies. Where it's like Icon would do that, but that's why you gotta have Steel there too. And and if Icon gets out of hand, you just go get Rocket.
Facts.
Bring Rocket in. Hey. And once again, it's Jonathan Majors, right? That's his life, right? You get back and good as Rocket, Icon and Rocket. We good. We ready to go, guys. I got it. So Interstellar and Inception are 2 of the most favorite movies. I always get sad at the end of Interstellar when Matthew McConaughey comes back to Earth and finds his daughter dying. Well, he's old. Murph lived her life.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem with that because I thought that's exactly what you get. If you want your family to grow and see them get old. And I know it's sad that that you didn't
watching
see
her though. Yeah, that's it.
That's the only problem I have. But
yeah, that he didn't watch her grow up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But he was there. He was her ghost. He's the one that pushed her. He doesn't know that. But
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. We're getting back to just us guys. I appreciate you guys with all these comments. It was amazing. Facts. You guys are amazing. Honestly, I just can't say it enough. But we're going to get to the next topic. So here, we're going to let Anzo start it, and I'm going to hit this transition.
I thought he was going to say he was going to back out. I'm like, yeah, that's right. You should back out. I should be just starting one. I got it. But unfortunately, he's still here. So let's do it. Now, guys, if you haven't seen, like we talked earlier, these leaks for Marvel, it's getting to the point where I'm seeing some of these things and I got to be like, hey, is this AI? Right? Is this real? Because they did a Thor one, right? And it has the same dialogue that got leaked, but they did the AI video to it. And it looks so real. Like, you got to be careful what you watch, right? Because a lot of them are fake. But the Spider-Man Brand New Day teaser came out, and that was absolutely real. And the way you'll know it's real is how quick Marvel does to take it down, right? If it's still up there, it ain't real. But if you see it one day and then the next day it's gone, then you know it's real. Marvel will have it taken down. But before I get into this comments here, Brian, do you really think Marvel is leaking this stuff?
100%. It's not a question that Marvel's doing it, because you know what? It's free publicity, and you make it look like it's us on YouTube or these guys that are able to, who have these millions of followers, are finding this stuff and leaking it, but you're using it without having to pay them promotional things. So I agree. It works for them in multiple ways. It gives them, kind of guerrilla style of marketing, and it makes sense that they do it
without paying a cent, right? No money put in, but you have YouTubers and everybody talking about the leak trailer, and they're smart too, right? Because they know you can't play it or else they'll strike your channel, but you can talk about what you've seen in it, right?
And that's why they should let us play the damn trailers.
Facts.
Stop giving me copyright strikes.
Facts. 100%.
I'm literally promoting you. You're the only thing that gets out of it, comes and gets anything out of it. I get 67 cents. You get
100%.
$670 million. How about you 100%. Shut up and let me just talk about your damn trailer?
100%. And you know what pisses me off too, right? No, I'm right there with you, because the amount of money they make when they put it on their own platform, they worried about little cents that we gonna make off of a damn video, right? Even if you have a big YouTuber who does it and makes like $1,000 off of your video, you're making hundreds of $1,000s. That 1,000 that someone made off of your video ain't gonna hurt. Stop doing that, man. It's hard for us, because now it's like, do we show the trailer? Do we talk about it? Do we do this? Just let us talk about your shit, man. But anyways, let's get into the article real quick. Spider-Man Brand New Day teaser trailer leaks online. Spider-Man Brand New Day teaser trailer has leaked online, and here is the full footage description of it. Because for me, when I watched it, it was hard to see. So I don't know if you guys had an issue with that or who's seen it, but it was hard to see. But it has been an insane week for Marvel fans, not one, not two, but 3 trailers for upcoming Marvel Studio projects being leaked in some capacity. While the 2 Avengers Doomsday trailers reveal some first looks at the film, they didn't really showcase what was happening in regards to the plot. Spider-Man Brand New Day teaser trailer, however, showcased a lot. The leak is from a computer screen, eerily similar to the Spider-Man No Way Home leak. Hint, hint, right?
It's Tom Holland.
Yeah. They both came similarly, same person, probably not fired either. So, but much better maintained, as any watermarks are blacked out. And in combination with the poor video quality, it makes it harder to cipher properly. We're doing our best though. So the song used in the trailer is New York, I Love New York, You're Bringing Me Down by LCD Sound Systems, giving the trailer a somber vibe. The trailer opens with Spider-Man narrating, "Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Sometimes something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. I'm not just Peter Parker, I'm Spider-Man, and sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart." Underneath this narrative, the teaser starts with a shot of New York City and Peter reading the letter and then going to a store where it seems MJ is working in, and Peter staring at her longingly.
Uncle, yeah.
Yeah. There is what seems to be a press conference. A washing machine is shown, and then a shot of Peter at a window holding his hands together. Peter begins running into his Spider Man suit, but without his mask. And then we see a series of comic book inspired shots, one of Peter swinging, Amazing Spider Man number 15, one of Peter swinging and fighting Boomerang, Amazing Spider Man number 345, and one
I
of
got that. I got Amazing Spider-Man 345.
You got that one?
Yeah.
Not surprised. Really not surprised. So wait, hold on. That's the only one you have? You don't have Amazing Spider-Man number 15?
I don't have that one because that's like
Wow.
a $5,000 comic book. So
I got you.
I have a huge thing. One day I want to show you my link so you guys can all see all the comic books I have. But yeah, I've looked for things. I look for every time I go to a comic book store or old bookstore. I hope that someone who doesn't know what they're talking about. I just try to find stuff all the time. That's why I have 6,000 comic books. So
see, there you go. And one of Peter fighting Tarantula, the Amazing Spider-Man episode comic 134 in 1974. So I'm sure you don't have that one either. So that
144.
Yeah.
No,
134.
My collection starts at 148.
See, there we go. There is also a shot of Peter fighting the hand ninjas who are in red costumes, but we couldn't find if this was based on a comic or not. The next shot sees Peter in a building, and the next few scenes are quite dark, so it's hard to make out who is where and what takes place. Yeah, it was hard.
Couldn't tell what the hell was going on.
Yeah. Sadie Sink's character can be heard saying, "You're a mess, Spider-Man. Stay out of our way, or else it won't just be your friends who don't remember who Peter Parker is." It seems Sink's character uses this type of magic in a scene shows a reflection of a puddle that dispersed by a drop of water that falls into it. The trailer recording then stops here and another video begins. We assume there is a gap in what is shown. So I'm not going to get it through the whole trailer. Actually, well, there's not much more left. So Peter can be seen in barely any clothes using his powers in an alleyway. Someone seemingly Tombstone, which can't wait to see that, says spiders have 3 life cycles, and between the cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats. Ooh, possibility of Peter losing some of his powers?
100%. It's going to have to happen.
Huh.
I mean, it's happened before. It's happened in the best movie that we ever got, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, I could see that. Those spiders who make it through. The front cabin of the van is seemingly shown, likely to be belonging to Punisher. Spider holds his head in pain. At this point, the black bars and the darkness of the trailer makes it indescribable again. Yeah, because I couldn't see that part either. Spider-Man can be seen steering a tank in the streets of New York, which was seen in set videos. A scene of someone talking to Scorpion, Michael Mando, is shown. An explosion on the road of New York happens. Spider-Man, hanging onto the back of a tank, turns around. Spider-Man gets hit by a van. Then a shot of Spider-Man talking to Bruce Banner happens with Peter saying, "Trust me, Banner, I need your help." Bruce replies, but his response is indescribable due to quality. More shots of the tank chase sequence is shown. The side of the building exposes, and Spider-Man continues dodging thrown cars in the chase. Title sequence flashes across the screen. On the inside of a building, Frank Castle's Punisher shoots unseen opponents, helping Spider-Man. Spider-Man explains, "Wait, what are we doing here?" Frank responds, "Saving your ass. Can't you see that?" It's unclear when or even if the trailer will officially be released. It's clearly not the finished trailer in terms of CGI, but do keep a lookout as it may make Sony's release its earlier than anticipated.
I thought it definitely was going to be during Super Bowl. It might come out before then. I thought Super Bowl it might be NFC Championship. The earlier they can, I think they will. So
yeah, me too.
So when I think of Sadie Sink, and everyone's now calling Shathra, they're saying Shathra. She's Shathra. She's the wasp goddess. I think we saw her. I can't think of. I know it's Earth 001, but I'm still not convinced it's not Madison Pryor, because if she's supposed to be in not Secret Wars, I'm not sure that Shathra works in that, unless she's going to be there for a second just because Spider-Man is going into this world. I still am not 100% convinced it's not Madison Pryor, but it seems to be going around that she's Shathra, and that just makes a lot of sense for this movie. It does 100%. She's a Spider-Man villain. It works, but she's not a big villain for the entire world. So I just don't know how that works, but it is what it is. I'm interested in seeing. I'm intrigued that it's such a big leak. This is a lot of the story. This is a lot of stuff that's actually going on. So if you put this on with the stuff that Daniel RPK is telling you, you can really piece together 50% of this movie.
Agreed. And at this point, you might as well just drop the trailer. You know what I mean? You might as well just drop it. Be like, listen, let's fix it up and drop it online, because I don't hear of any talk about it dropping during a certain movie or anything like that. So it's probably going to be one of those movies that trailers that get drops online. Just drop it online. You know what I mean? It's already leaked out there.
So and understand who Madison Pryor is. Madison Pryor is Jean Grey's clone.
Yes.
So when everyone's saying she's Jean Grey, so she could also be Jean Grey, right? Because if she's Jean Grey's clone as an evil person in Spider-Man, she could be Jean Grey going forward in the universe, in the Marvel universe, as her star starts to shine. So it just 100%. Makes more sense. That for me, I think that makes more sense, and I think that's why I can't get off of that. But this is gonna make a lot of money. I can look at this and say there's a possibility that this movie makes more money than we get from Doomsday.
I was just about to ask you that. Do you think that this could make more money than Doomsday?
The hard part is that we have all the other blockbuster movies around it, right? So I think this comes out with July 30th or something like that. So Odyssey had just came out July 17th. We just got Supergirl, but if it comes to July 30th, nothing comes out huge as in August. It's gonna have a run throughout August, maybe throughout September, because there's nothing good coming out in September. So it might make more money than Doomsday.
Spider-Man has always been big, so I can see that. He's
the biggest character in Marvel, right?
Yeah, I can see that. People love flocking to Spider-Man movies. So if Spider-Man were to make more than Doomsday, I can see that. I think with the next 3 movies, Marvel's gonna be okay though. You know what I mean? Like all the flops that Marvel has had, these 3 movies coming up are probably going to allow them to break even. No doubt about it. You know what I mean? For this, yeah.
They're gonna make money hand over fist. Only thing that's gonna stop them from making money is them not having it in theaters long enough, because literally it's going to kill. There's Dune 3 needs to move. This is why for Doomsday, Dune 3 needs to move. I think they did a great job with Spider-Man putting it at the end of the summer. So you pass the whole 4th of July and all that battle stuff you had at the beginning of July and all that stuff. You get past that. We're not in that. We're at the end of July where it's just us, and they're going to kill it. And this movie is going to make multiple. I think it's 1.7 bill.
Agreed, 100%. And you know what? I'll say this, right? Because we said Dune needs to move for Doomsday. I think Secret War needs to move because of Lord of the Rings coming out that year. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
If Doomsday makes $1.8 billion, $1.7 billion. One of those numbers that are like over 1.5. It makes over 1.5 billion. I think then you're going to leave, not worry about. Lord of the Rings might have to move.
I hear what you're saying, but I think like either way, those movies coming out on the same day are going to affect each other's box office. One of those movies is gonna have to move. Like coming out, they come out the same day.
But it's the end of Secret Wars. It's the end
I know.
of
No,
Marvel.
I get it. No, I get it. 100%. I get it. Yeah, I get it. 100%. But I still think it's gonna be
why?
Tough.
Why would you do this?
It's gonna be tough for both. Yeah.
Yeah. Why would they do this? I look at it. So 2027, shouldn't Avatar come out in 2027, or is it come out in 2028?
Probably 2028.
Because it usually takes every other year. I hope it's 2028, because if it's not 2027, we think 2026 is a big year. 2027 has the greatest movies of all time in that year. I'm looking at this might be the best release of movies I've ever seen, and
I agree.
I'm with it. So I don't know. I think this is a really cool, release, and I'm excited for Spider-Man.
Me too, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments. If you're watching this on the replay, let us know what you think about the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. What do you think it's gonna do in the box office? And we're gonna get into the comments and then move on to the next one. Let's do it.
All right, the first one.
We could get Bronze Tiger and Vixen to plan the whole thing. Let's show some love and herald to them. Facts.
Yeah, I 100%. They plan the whole cooking. Let's go. I'm with it.
They did Bronze Tiger in DC Legends of Tomorrow, and it was Michael Jai White that played him. So yeah, I could see that.
Michael Jai White. I wish Michael Jai White was old. I wish Michael Jai White could just stay young forever, because I would let him play anyone who knows martial arts that's black.
Facts. Gene. Yeah,
I see Gene. Okay.
Marvel Disney is good with copyrights. Warner Brothers though. Really? Marvel's okay with it?
Marvel's okay. They'll drop you off for 28 days. Universal is the worst. F Universal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. I saw the teaser on Wednesday. It's very interesting. Yeah, I know. And one thing I liked, right? And I guess even when it drops, they don't show the Hulk, right? And there's rumors that it might be the Gray Hulk. So we'll see. Yeah. Hey, just found this article. It's about Netflix wanting to put the next James Bond movie on streaming only. I'm going to send it to you guys so you guys can talk about it on Monday.
Right. I wonder if they'll do that, though, because we don't know if it's going to go through. Yeah. Our government is awful.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, you sent the article where it was like Warner Brothers declined the Paramount offer again. So that's good.
Yep, that surely did. Say what's
what
up,
Tamika?
Appreciate
How you doing? Absolutely, 100%. It's obviously by the dialogue of Sadie Sink. She's a villain who is the question. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And I think once again, if you look at, she says she's in Secret Wars, then it has to be a bigger villain.
I agree. And then you're right. And if she is in Secret Wars, maybe she's in Secret Wars as Jean Grey, right?
She could be Madison Pryor, and then this would be the introduction into all the X-Men, because we kill all the X-Men in Doomsday, right? And then now you have new X-Men, you have them coming out, and we already saw her as a villain, as Madison Pryor in Spider-Man. Now, a year and a half later, 2 years later, you see her as Jean Grey introduction in this new world.
Because let's say this, Secret Wars is probably going to end with like a montage of the new universe, right? So you're going to see like Fantastic Four with the X-Men. You're going to see like a montage to let everybody know that everything is in the same universe now. We're not just going to be like, oh, okay, we'll go back and boom, it ends. No, they're going to show that X-Men are there, Fantastic Four is there, and they're all going to be in the same universe. So yeah, definitely I could see them saying, you know what? Now we're going to show you who our X-Men are going to be. And she's Jean Grey standing there with the rest of them.
So if I don't hear at the end of the Secret Wars, I don't be upset. I need a little bit of it. I just that's what the new. I need a little bit of it. That's all I'm asking.
You know they're always gonna keep that theme song, right? They're always gonna make a version of it, but it's always gonna stay. Picture that.
Deadpool just saying it. It could be Deadpool just singing it as they walk in there. You just in the
facts. Picture that as an end credit scene. Steve Rogers saying "Hello, Queens." Yeah.
Well, I can see that, and having both of them. Yeah.
Whoever she is, she knows magic. Yeah, she does. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Madison Pride just works, and then you have X-Men '97. You have so many things that kind of works with that pick. But I understand. Shothra makes more sense for the movie, for this movie.
Yeah.
But going along, I don't know if it makes sense going forward.
Agreed. I think Sadie is Jean Grey working for Doom or something.
And they said
Madison Pryor working for Doom would also make sense. Yeah, it would.
It would. Like, because that's what she is, and she has that problem. Madison Pryor is not necessarily an evil person. Madison Pryor is misunderstood and put in a real tough situation. So
agreed. Or she's the real deal Holly, Hollyfield Jean that's working with the Punisher to stop the DODC and free other mutants like Iceman, Firestorm, and heroes like Miles Morales, Luke Cage. Yeah, let's not get into Luke
Cage. Let's go. Power Man. Michael. No one cares about Lord of the Rings.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I would like to argue about that Lord of the Rings, but Lord of the Rings is probably people care about Lord of the Rings more than anything. No one cares about The Hobbit. Comparatively.
Yes. I don't think it will make more than Doomsday. I see hundreds of Doomsday's AI clips and leaks. Spider-Man doesn't seem to have that same excitement, at least not yet.
It doesn't matter though, because Spider-Man. So Spider-Man just finished wrapping, I believe yesterday. Wrapped filming. So they're in post-production right now. So they're still going through a lot of this stuff. Spider-Man is the biggest Marvel character ever. There's no character bigger than Spider-Man. Spider-Man is Batman for DCU, or for any DC comics. So that's how good Spider-Man is, and I think that he can hold a candle to it, because before we got Infinity War and Endgame, Spider-Man was the highest grossing Marvel movie.
Yeah, both. I think every Spider-Man movie's made over $1 billion. So
100%.
Yeah. I heard that Dune might be moved to November. I did hear that Dune wants to be eligible for the Oscars when it comes out. So it either has to come out in November or December, because that's the last. Nobody gives a damn about Dune. Bro, I watched the first Dune and I was like, this is trash. And I did not see 2 or 3.
Dune 1 was not as good. Dune 2 was really good. Dune 2 was really good. Dune 3, Messiah, it's gonna be problematic, but I'll get to that point later. I'll be problematic in a few more months, But yeah, Dune 3, Dune Messiah is tough. It's tough. That book, first of all, the book is like this big, and it is hard. It's hard to not read, but just to enjoy, because it's talking about a lot of different things that are in our culture that people are going to make people uncomfortable.
Listen, when I have to fall asleep, I'll put on Doom. 2 months that our movies are eligible for the Oscars. I got it. Yelena Belova probably wants to recruit Peter and the Hulk. Silver wants to contain the chaos, and Black Cat wants to stop Tombstone and needs Spidey's help. Interesting.
That's good. I like that. Okay.
Let's be honest. These movies coming out are going to be movers, yes, but there are other stuff coming out that year that people will be happy for. New Godzilla and a bunch of games. Yeah, I mean, people are going to go see the new Godzilla movie, right? We're going to go see Legend of Zelda. They're going to see the new Mario Kart movie, 100%.
Dude,
but
Project Hail Mary is one of my favorite books ever. If you like The Martian, you're gonna love Project Hail Mary. And I think it's one of those things that's going to be like some people know it has a little bit of a following, but it's going to be like The Martian. Like the first weekend opens to $60 million, and then all of a sudden people are going to understand about it, and then it just keeps on going, word of mouth, and word of mouth just pushes it because it's also an international story. It's interstellar story too, so it's going to be something that I think makes a lot of money and surprise a lot of people.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm including all of them because this ain't no damn Spider-Man film. This is Ultimate Alliance. I'm fine with it. Yeah, give me Ultimate Alliance. Those games were fire, bro.
Dan, man, I will ask you this though: Spider-Man has any character ever been in more team-ups than Spider-Man?
Probably not, to be honest with you.
Maybe
Wolverine.
The Thing? No, even Spider-Man has more team-ups than anyone. I think maybe The Thing does. It's close, but even Spider-Man does it with The Thing. So like,
yeah.
I don't even know. I don't think anyone has more team-ups than him. So I mean, a Spider-Man movie should be team-up.
If I want these movies to stay releasing on the same date and fight it out, there will be blood. You know what? I'm right there with you. I don't mind.
Bird. I love it.
I don't mind the competition either, right? May the best man win. So I'm good with that. But it's just these studios that are like, we're gonna mess up our bottom line and stuff like that. But I'm with you. Let the best man win. Because I believe it was Spider-Man 2 and Attack of the Clones kind of came out around the same time. And Spider-Man 2 ended up making more money that year than Attack of the Clones. It was the first Star Wars movie to lose for the year, and I was pissed. Made me want to hate Spider-Man 2, but I couldn't, though. You know what I mean?
You can't.
I couldn't. It's too good.
The greatest live action Spider-Man movie of all time.
It's too good. Yeah, it was too good.
You're like, it's stupendous, damn it.
Yes, 100%. There's only one bronze tiger I'll accept.
Okay.
Really? Which one?
It better be Michael J. White.
Facts. Supergirl is making more money than Doomsday. LOL.
Okay. Well, all right, whatever. Sure. Okay.
If you want to put some money on that, I'll definitely put some money on that, Fernando. I love Spider-Man, but I'm really more interested in how they're going to use Doom. It's so many theories about Doomsday. I'm more curious with the story than Spider-Man at this point. Yeah, I think that's by design, Danny, why they're doing that. They're pushing you for that, but I mean, it could be really bad, right? Let's not pretend. They could really mess up a lot of things in this, so I'm worried about that.
You also got to remember Spider-Man kids love Spider-Man. Adults love Spider-Man. Spider-Man is still the highest gross in comic books. Ultimate Spider-Man is the best in the Ultimate universe. Like, Spider-Man is still that dude. We're going to get into the Beyond the Spider-Verse. That's going to make money. Like, anything you put Spider-Man in makes money. The problem with Sony is that they didn't have a Spider-Man in their damn movie. That's why they lost money.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And I'm going to say this, and I forgot to send it to you, Danny, but I'm going to send it to you today. Had a little video with the ranking of the Spider-Man movies, and can you guess which two movies were number 1 and number 2?
That gotta be, Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse.
Yes, they were 100%.
Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie. I enjoyed those movies. Yeah, I enjoyed those movies way more.
Yeah, me too. Didn't they kill off? Did they kill off? Didn't they kill off?
What are we talking about? Is it my culture?
I don't know.
Is it? I'm sorry.
I wish they did. No, I don't know who they killed off in Daredevil. Not sure. Let us know who you're talking about. Gone ahead and bring in my Web Warriors 2, Silk, Iron Spider,
Agent Venom,
Spider Boy. We're doing the Spidey saga the right way. Okay.
I only Spider Boy.
Yeah, me neither.
That's where I'll draw a line.
I'll do you one better, Mama Bear. Thor was around Spider-Man in the battle, but never knew his secret identity, so the spell wouldn't affect him. No way. Same with Seal,
Mhm.
because he only knows him as Queens. Interesting. Oh, Cap, you mean
Cap. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cap. Interesting. I wanted to say I was very disappointed by the Doomsday trailer that was shown in Avatar. Literally, nobody in the movie theater said anything about it. I agree.
Because we all saw it.
Yeah. They should have did something different. Collector. They should have did something different. Geeky Guy with the $2 super chat. Thank you very much, Geeky Guy. Much appreciated. He said, "Is Doomsday Steve the same as Old Man Steve?" I don't think he's the same as Old Man Steve. Well, yes, he is the same character, if that's what you're asking. Yes.
Yes, because he went back in
time.
He went back in time, and remember he lived his life with Peggy Carter, and that's where he had his son, and he had a life.
Yes.
That's what he didn't and the reason he didn't tell you about that in the end games because now we have a chance to tell the entire storyline.
Yes, 100%. Agreed. I just need my original recipe. Nightcrawler to put absolute foot in ass before passing the baton off to the new generation of X-Men post Secret Wars.
That's happening.
Well, he's in the movie, so he's gonna do his thing.
That's happening.
Yeah,
100% is Madeline Pryor. Yep, you're right.
Yeah,
100% Madeline Pryor.
Mm-hmm. I think it sucks that Steve Rogers is replacing Reed Richards as Doomsday's arch nemesis in Doomsday. I think it's only for this though. Like when they reboot it.
I'm not even sure that this is going to be just for this. I'm not even sure that it's. I think they're going to be parts. So like, they're going to use Captain America with the Iron Man part of it, and then they're going to also use Doom with the Reed Richards part of it. I think Reed Richards is going to be the reason that they're able to defeat Doom.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Doomsday is going to be more Cap. Secret Wars is going to be more, Reed Richards. I think that's what
and I could see. Like, so some of the rumors that going around there is like, Doomsday kind of recruits Steve Rogers. I could see that happening at first, where he's thinking like, oh, you look like Tony Stark, and I'm not gonna make the same mistakes I did before, until he realizes what Doom's doing, and then they have their fight.
Doom was only there to kill him.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the only thing he's there to do. Kill him.
But he might need his help to get to Loki at first, right? So
I think he'll use Deadpool.
Interesting. I think Deadpool's in it. I don't think Deadpool's going to be that big of a character, though.
I think Deadpool's going to help fight the Fantastic Four and some of the X-Men. Well, he's going to help the X-Men fight the Fantastic Four and one of the other groups.
I got you. What did that person say? Just say nobody cares about Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I know. Crazy. Lord of the Rings: Return of the Kings is one of my favorite movies ever. It's fire.
I'll argue that Return of the King is one of the greatest movies ever created
of all time. Yeah, agreed.
Like
except for the 3 or 4 different endings. You know what I mean? Not different endings, like 3 or 4 endings.
And then ends again. And then it ends again. And then Return of the King is my all-time favorite movie. Gotcha.
Yeah. The Hobbit movies are trash. You know what? I didn't hate the Hobbit movies, though. I didn't hate them. I didn't think they were as good as the originals, but I didn't hate them. Dune is okay, but it's overrated. Dune is trash, boring. That thing put me to sleep. That first one, and
the first one's not good. The second one's a lot better.
Yeah, but usually I'll be like, you know what? I'll give the second one a chance. And every time I'm on like one of my streaming services and I see it, I just like, nope, I'm good. And I have nothing to watch. And I still ain't watching it. I'm like, nah, I'm good. The Hobbit is definitely trash. The only thing I liked about it is I loved oh my gosh, Smog. I love the dragon part. Yeah, I love the dragon part. Nope, I will not be seeing the new Godzilla. Is trash to me.
Really? Okay. Man, Godzilla and King Kong has been fire. These
I
movies
don't wrong you.
fire.
I don't wrong you because the first Godzilla movie I didn't think was so great. Skull Island was okay, and then Kong. You see, my problem with these movies
coming together is when they've been good.
Yes, my problem with these movies is the human characters do stupid shit in them, and they take me out of the movies, which I cannot freaking stand. That's my problem with these movies.
They don't bother me because I don't care about them. I was with the Titans fighting.
Yeah, but they keep switching to them all the time.
I don't even see them. I'd be like this. You see that character? No, I ain't seen that in that shit.
The same issue I have with Transformer movies. Just give us the creatures. We don't need human people. Just give us Transformers. We don't need humans in there. And
I mean, Kong doesn't talk and Godzilla doesn't talk. You're not going to have a 2.5 hour.
I get. Yeah, well, I can. Hey, to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind that, but I get it. But with the Transformers, you don't need humans in there. And I'm hearing Shia LaBeouf's supposed to come back for the next one. Nah, bro, I'm good. And it's a Michael Bay one.
Dude, all I want in one of these movies is Godzilla and Kong fighting something together again, right? Like they've done in the last movies. And I hear bum, 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 and then walking along. Like that's all I want. And now I want it to drop. Bum, 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 bum.
You know what?
It might be too high hip hop for everybody.
And I'm gonna say this. I think one of the things I had with Godzilla versus Kong is that Godzilla beat him. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I understand that. But
we can't be watching our people lose like that, bro. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about, man? You part what the ape, whatever. Not me. Not that. The Oscars are trash now. Damn you, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett.
I never liked the Oscars.
You think Will and Jada are the reason why the Oscars are trash?
No.
The only reason we're still talking about the Oscars is because of Will and Jada.
Yeah, the Oscars have been so irrelevant and trash for years.
I will never forgive the Oscars for what they did to Chadwick Boseman and have it all set up for him to win the Oscar and then give it away to Anthony Hopkins.
And listen,
and don't get me wrong, the father's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
The whole thing up like for the end of the night for it to be best leading actor and not give it to him. Fuck you.
And I am going to tell you how messed up and fake the Oscars are, right? So and this is more with the Grammys, but it's the same thing. But Eddie Murphy, right, was pegged to win the Oscar for Dreamgirls. Everybody said he had the best performance and everything. And then Norbit came out, and then they switched it because they didn't want to give him the Oscar because of Norbit. The Grammys did the same thing. The Grammys said DMX was supposed to win the Oscar, but he needed to perform. They asked him to perform with Jay-Z. And he was like, why am I going to perform with Jay-Z? I only have like the chorus in the song. He's like, if you want, I'll let Jay-Z perform, and then I'll come after. They said no, and then they ended up giving the award to Nelly. So it's a fraud. It's if you don't do what they want you to do, they're going to switch it up on you and give it to somebody else. So I don't respect
that's everything. One thing care about Oscar, care about Grammy. It's just whatever.
Absolutely. I heard they aren't calling Dune 3 Messiah anymore because they aren't just going off book 3.
Yes, they're not. They're going to do some of the other stuff because it's a lot of books. But Messiah is still going to be the basis of what the movies are still about. And the idea of the white Messiah that they're using I could talk about this a lot because I really like Dune. I read a lot of the books, and as I said, this is something me and my father talk about a lot. So I think you can incorporate other parts of the books, but Dune gets real messy real fast.
Listen, that original Dune movie was better than the remake. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna hate on that. Said Wolverine.
Daredevil. Talking about the team up. Batman, my top 3 under Spider-Man. Okay. The Fantastic Beasts movies are a disgrace to the Harry Potter franchise. 100%. I haven't watched them.
It's not good. Yeah. And I love
Michael.
I have a whole shelf for. I might have a wand in my drawer. I'm super nerd. And yeah. I can't stand Fantastic Beasts.
She said Michael Jai White, of course. Yeah, I forgot you were
so
you liked him.
I love Michael Jai White, man.
Me too. It's tough because Wolverine don't know if he wants to be an X-Men or Avenger. Hulk and Daredevil been to other folks cookout too. Spidey knows damn near everybody, so I'll give it to him on that one. Yeah,
he's been in, and I want to say 25 to 30 Fantastic Four comic books. He's been he's an Avenger. He's in his own thing. He's in all the team ups. He's in with Johnny Storm. Like he's in everything. Spider-Man is in everything, man.
Agreed. Spider-Man 2 is the GOAT of live action Spider movies. I give you that. I think it is.
I'm gonna keep on running.
But for me, what's that?
I'm gonna keep on running through because we're gonna.
Yeah.
We got.
Well, we did say we might be on here a little long today because I don't think we're doing one next weekend. So that's up to you though. We'll discuss that later. Cool. Bryon, you like to argue for the sake of arguing. I ain't disagreeing with nothing you saying. I'm just saying at this point, I'm more interested in Doom at this point. It could change after I see the movies.
No, Danny, you're wrong about your own opinion.
I wouldn't take that if I were you, Danny. I wouldn't take that. Next time on stream with this guy, I'd have to get him. You know what I mean? Nah, bro. We can't be doing that. I'm not gonna just sit sit here and make fun of my homie Danny, even though he has the worst takes on YouTube. I'm gonna let you do it. We're not doing it, all right? Eli said, breaking, search for Brainiac and Mana tomorrow is over. Lars Edginger? Really?
Is that really
Brainiac is?
Is that real?
I guess. Eli usually on point with his stuff.
Science is Brainiac Man of Tomorrow. 26 minutes ago on Deadline.
Wow. Okay.
Real quick.
Breaking news.
We're gonna bring this up right now. So
yes. This is actually our first breaking news story, guys. So yeah, all right, breaking news, guys. Just happened 26 minutes ago. You heard it first on the rewind. Biggaford and Bryon. You take it, Bryon. You do it. You do it this one.
All right. Here we go. James Gunn finds his Brainiac for Man of Tomorrow and Lars Eddinger. This is him right here. German actor Lars Eddinger poses for a photo during this film Das Licht, The Light, and Berlinale special section of the 75th Berlinale, whatever, on February 13th, 2025. German actor Lars Eddinger will be Brainiac in James Gunn's Superman and Lex Luthor movie Man of Tomorrow we hear. This is the first time that Brainiac, a very popular Superman villain in comic books, will next to Lex, will appear on the big screen. The character was created by writer Otto Bender and artist Al Pastino, and has made his debut in the Action Comics 242, which I actually have. Crazy.
Of course you do.
Brainiac is really smart android who comes from the planet Kolu. He's hell-bent on collecting all the knowledge in the universe. What we know about Man of Tomorrow is that David Corn Sweat's Man of Steel and David Holt's Luthor have to team up against a new threat in the galaxy. Wouldn't it be a surprise if it's Brainiac who can shrink cities and destroy planets? In the comics, the bad guy has a history of shrinking Superman's home planet Krypton, and in some storylines even destructed the place, which would be interesting after especially all the trauma that Supergirl has. The UTA repped European Award nominated Eddinger has starred in such movies as Olivier Assay's Cloud of Seals, Maria, and Personal Shopper. In the Netflix Noah Watchman directed Jay Kelly and White Noise, among several others. Eddinger was nominated last year for the European actor at the European Film Awards for the Matthias Gassner directed Dying. So this is just breaking news. We have our Brainiac. That is crazy for the James Gunn universe. Okay. I'm okay with this. Well, James Gunn finds his Brainiac Man of Tomorrow, Lars Eddinger.
And you know what? I'm okay with it too, because, At this point, you want to see different actors that you haven't really seen in certain roles before, right? I don't really know much about this guy, so hey, it's good to see that someone is getting to probably an opportunity to play a character that they probably wouldn't have paid on another day. So I'm good with it.
Me too. I have no problem with it. That's pretty fire. I'm glad that we get this news right now. But if I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now, so
Facts.
I mean, I know it sounds like I'm hating, but no, just so okay, cool. Mm-hmm. I'm glad.
Let us know when your Batman's coming. That's
exactly. Don't be telling me 2031 till I get Batman. So stop giving me all this other crap till I get to Batman. I really don't care.
Facts. I agree.
Okay. We're gonna run through you guys' comments real quick because I want to get to the next topic, and it's a lot.
Yes. Hey, what's up, Monique? Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated.
So they should have made trailers of Doomsday. I'm gonna run through real quick. I'm sorry. Doomsday,
go
for each character, and they should have made 8 different Doomsday trailers and put them all in different states and countries for each character. That'll be fire. Mm-hmm. Can't blame Cat for messing the multiverse to have kids with Peggy Carter. Dude, I would burn it all down. Man, have you seen her? Oh my God!
I'm down.
Dude, I will burn the whole city, burn the whole everything, multiverse, all those other strands. I'll start purchasing all that motherfucker. Shit. Getting no question. I'll say No Way Home's the best because it got all of them working together as one, and across is the best animated Spider-Man. Game-wise, Spider-Man 2, PS2 is still the GOAT.
I don't know. I like Miles Morales' Spider-Man game on PS4, so I think that's fire. I think that's really good.
So is it possible that he's Cap's son will have powers? It would be cool to see if it's true that his son and Child's son and Reed's sons from the Young Avengers. Is that possible?
Could be. It could be possible if they do something like that, but no. What I think they're going to do is, again, because we guys got to remember, like, Doomsday and Secret Wars are going to change everything. So all of this, T'Challa's son and all that stuff, we might not have any of that after Doomsday. So we'll see.
All right, we got this. Some geeky guy just gave a $5 super chat.
Appreciate you, geeky guy. Said, why release 4 trailers for Doomsday when they could release 6 or 7?
6,
Listen,
7.
You know what? They shouldn't do it. It's stupid. It's dumb, right? You give us a trailer, and then you have these little trailers that you have been doing for over years since Marvel started. They give us a trailer, and then you get the TV spots. They could have just continued doing that, but no. They want people to go see Avatar 4 times, and not only for a trailer, for like a character reveal. I'm good. Stupid move. I'm good. I'm not doing that. No way.
I can't believe he's at 6, 7. You get a pound face.
I know. It's funny too because when I got in my car one day, I was like, "What's up, bro? 6, 7." And he like, "Bro, don't even try that. No, what are you saying? Like, I hate that." Know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna spend the time. I'm gonna spend the time for this right here. Here we go. This for you,
Mr. Madison. What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Facts.
That's where I'm going with, guys. I love that movie. That's one of my favorite points ever. So, oh man. So, or Parasite, that would be dope too.
Mm-hmm.
The running theory is that Quill is Captain's grandson. Peter Quill would be.
Yeah. Ew.
That'd be interesting if they do that, but whatever, I guess. Exactly. I agree. Oh God, he did it! I can't believe it! What's the thing with 6'7"? Dude, I am too old to even care. Honestly.
And my son, I was like, you didn't even using it right now. Like, I don't know. I just heard that's what they're doing now. That's the new talk, you know. So 6'7", nah.
Yeah. my kids are over there like, oh, Dad, do this. I'm like, man, whatever. See, all the kids saying that shit. There's Gen Alpha thing, Jason. It triggers my daughter. The nice clip, yeah, I do. That's what I think of every time I think of that. So my oldest is saying 6'7". She doesn't even know what it meant. She's 7, so I guess the older kids are saying it. I had to Google it. My 9-year-old came and saying it, and then my 11-year-old was like, "Daddy, you don't want to do this." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So start off with some singer.
Yeah, so a rapper. I think it's Burna Boy or something like that.
Yeah. That I'm too old for that. So we're gonna move on to another topic because I'm cool. We got the Man of Tomorrow, release right now, but yeah, we need to go on to our next thing because I'm wearing Star Wars for a reason.
Yes,
I'm talking about this for a reason. I cannot wait. Let's do this now. Guys, I don't know if you know what's happening. What's happening with if you went to go see Avatar, you saw it. But we have from the Mandalorian and Grogu. All right. The Mandalorian Grogu leaked trailer features epic action and a fun moment with a child. The new trailer of The Mandalorian Grogu is currently playing in front of Avatar Fire and Ash and like Avengers Doomsday before, it's now leaked online. But it looks a lot better. It's been a week of huge trailer leaks. The Avengers Doomsday trailer, the first Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, and Odyssey 6-minute prologue, all finding its way into social media. Now it's the turn for Mandalorian Grogu. Despite speculation on the contrary, Disney appears to have no intentions of releasing this online. To see why, like this trailer that played in Zootopia 2 last month, it's the same sneak peek we saw in September, albeit with a few scenes swapped out for new ones. Those include a cut moment with Din Djarin instructing Grogu on how best to wear his armor, a new shot of Mando using his flamethrowers, and a couple of snow troopers. It has a great sequence with Din battling several alien creatures. Looks like the game Djarin brought to life, and the HD version of the sequence is also somehow available online. You can view it below, like the trailer. The clip comes our way courtesy of SFF Gazette. It's smart for Disney to freshen up the Mandalorian Grogu teasers in theaters. The first full trailer likely won't be out until Super Bowl in February. And it will be then that Lucasfilm starts to giving away the Mandalorian follow-up with big promotional push. Says we are planning on doing a 4th season. I actually had written all of that. Filmmaker Jon Favreau really revealed on the recent interview. I still have season 4 sitting on my desk here right now. It's structured around a movie. A movie structure is opposed to serialized weekly television show. The Iron Man director continued. So there's a larger throw to the whole thing. The Mandalorian Grogu, the evil empire has fallen. The Imperial warlords remain scattered throughout the galaxy. As the fledgling New Republic works to protect everything the rebellion fought for, they have enlisted the help of legendary Mandalorian bounty hunter Din Djarin and his young apprentice Grogu. The Mandalorian Grogu is directed by Jon Favreau, who is producer alongside Kathleen Kennedy, Dave Favreau, and Ian Bryce. The film's music is composed by Ludwig Göransson, the Fire, the Unbelievable, the Legend, who has returned to the score of the franchise. The Mandalorian Grogu embarks on their most thrilling mission yet in Lucasfilm. The Mandalorian Grogu, an all-new all-star Star Wars adventure film, an IMAX opens openly exclusively in theaters May 22nd, 2026. So there are scenes in here on this thing that you can technically watch. I don't know.
You know what? You know what's funny? The trailer showed when I went to go see Avatar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't pay attention because I thought it was the same trailer. I thought it was the same one that we seen already. So I wasn't really paying attention to it. Now that I'm looking at this and reading the article, I'm like, wait a minute, it was a different trailer?
Yeah, so there's new scenes, there's different things that happen. They definitely was showing him how to wear his chainmail and make sure it was right. And then, you know, there's other things that we saw in the trailer. Yeah, it's kind of cool. They were adjusting it to make it make sense.
I guess I just was paying attention. I was like, "Oh, same trailer again." Because when it popped up, right, I was like, "Oh, so this." And it's funny too because it popped up before like the Iron Man, before the Doomsday and before the Odyssey stuff. So I was like, "Same trailer. I'm good." Right? So
it's not the same one. And guys, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this article in the chat, and you guys can go watch it. Because as much as I would love to play it right now,
yeah, we can't.
We'll get taken off screen. So, so here it is. You guys can click it out, check it out yourselves, watch it, and tell us what you guys think about it. But I have to ask you, Anzo, what do you think Mandalorian Grogu is going to do? Do you think this is going to be $1 billion franchise or not?
I say this. I don't know right yet. I do think that if it has good word of mouth, it can. Right? Because here's the thing. I think a lot of people really like this series, but I also think that season 3 kind of took a big dip, right? There was a lot of people saying how, ooh, that wasn't a good season. And with the stuff, the bad juju, I'll put it, that Star Wars is right now, it's really gonna hard to make $1 billion, but it's possible it can. I don't think there's any doubt that it can't. So
I think it's a shoe-in for $800 million.
I could see that.
Okay. Shoe-in. Like it's going to make $800 million. It going out in May, I'm gonna put another $100 million on it. May 22nd, I'm gonna put another $100 million, $900 million definite. Take it to the bank.
I could see that. The only thing that is international wise, you know, they don't really do Star Wars that much anymore. So we'll see how much money it can actually make internationally. But I could see about 800 to 700 million because it's the one bright spot for Star Wars. And they knew that. And that's why they're doing a movie. This is not why a season 4 didn't come out right away. It's because they know Mando could possibly be popular, profitable, because a lot of people are liking The Mandalorian. So let's put it in a movie, see what it does in the movie, and then we can get people's back like into the theaters to watch Star Wars movies. Because Star Wars has been really bad. Really, really bad.
What's the worst Star Wars movie that has ever been released?
For me, it's Solo. Okay. It's Solo.
I don't mind that because it's not even a big major story for me. I really don't care. I think I really hated The Last Jedi. I hated it. So
did I.
But internationally, Star Wars has been getting about 55% of their box office money through international numbers. So they actually make more money internationally than they do domestically. If domestically they make $500 million, then I think Mandalorian Grogu makes 1.2. If it makes $400 million domestically, then I'm going to say it makes 1.1. 300, it makes the $1 billion. If it doesn't hit $300 million domestically, it will not hit the $1 billion.
I agree with you 100%. And I think this is one of those movies that's going to have to depend a lot on domestic. You know what I mean? A lot on domestic. If China doesn't get this movie, then they're going to have a hard time making it to over $1 billion for it. But again, if it's good, right? If it's good, the one issue that I've had, and I think it's with every season of Mando, is that a lot of it felt like side quests. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you go do this and I'll give you help for this. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I think that was one of the biggest problems that I had with it. And I hope that this movie feels like a movie and not a side quest. That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay.
You know, so.
Okay. All right. So that's our thoughts on the Mandalorian Grogu leak stuff. We're not going to do a long one because I really want to get to talk about Avatar. But I want to know what you guys think. If you guys watching this afterwards, let us know if in the comments. Let's put your opinions on what Mandalorian Grogu could be. Are you excited to see Grogu? Do you think that Jon Favreau really did not want to write him into this movie? And do you think that he would rather have had a season 4 than this movie? I want to know what you guys think. But first we're gonna look at the comments in the section real quick to see where our live audience is saying.
Let's do it.
Mama Bear
Star
says,
Wars, no.
Wait. I was like, what's wrong? And
you have it. You have it.
Yeah. Well, first I should say I need to go say it. Do it. I need to
Facts.
I need to go do it. Actually, I don't have it on this one. I only have it on the other one. Wow.
Yeah. That's the one thing I don't like is you should be able to you know what I mean, but you got to add it to this one and
yep. So I should be able to share all this stuff all the time. But
it
is what it is. But no, I am still a Star Wars person at the end of the day, man. I'm still a fan of Star Wars no matter what. And no matter how dumb I am, I still love it.
Me too.
And still the thing in my heart, I can't get past it. Is it Star Wars? Oh boy. I'll watch it for sure, but I don't know why. But with each Mandalorian project, I've gotten less and less hyped. I saw the teaser and I was like whatever, I'll check it out. Well,
yeah, I can see that.
But all the Star Wars movies have been making $1 billion. All the main ones. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's $1 billion. I wouldn't say it's going to, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either.
I'm actually more excited for the Ryan Gosling Star Wars movie. I'm not sure.
Me neither. Me neither.
And that movie comes in 2027, and 2027 is just a juggernaut. So I don't know. I hope the economy comes back so we can spend more money on that shit.
Facts. And I say this, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it till I die. If you ain't got no Jedis and Sith and all of that in Star Wars, it's just not Star Wars for me. You know what I'm saying? It's Star Trek.
I mean, don't get me wrong. First of all, it's not just Star Trek, but Starfighter is going to be good. I don't always need Jedi and Sith, but I always need to have the Force. The Force is the most important part of Star Wars, and without the Force, I can't get down. I can't boogie with it. I'm just letting you know, I can't get down with stuff that the whole thing is held together by one thing. It's the Force. So why would I have all this damn show without the damn Force? Hate that.
I agree.
Hate so much. Did you see that Ryan Gosling Star Wars movie has finished filming? Yes, it has, and it's going to come out in 2027. Yes. Did you guys see Entertainment Weekly put out their numbers for TV shows? And 2025 is Andor. I don't believe not any of that crap.
Anybody puts Andor as their number one show needs to be shot and memed. What are we talking about here? That was so garbage. Oh my Lord. Like, you want to talk about the worst Star Wars? It's Andor. And I didn't bring it up because it was
I don't believe that it is. I don't think it's Star Wars. I'm so sorry. I don't believe it's Star Wars.
It is so not Star Wars. It is so not Star Wars.
Has anyone went to a 4DX or Screen X movie theater in Regal? I went to one maybe a couple of weeks ago. We had one in our mall. So
I've done Screen X. I done Screen X, but I didn't do 4D.
I did the 4D, and it was kind of weird.
But Screen X the Screen X was good, right? But all the action is on the front scene. It's just a sidewall with like the backgrounds and stuff like that. So it wasn't really that impressive.
I don't like my chair moving.
Oh, your chair moved in yours?
My chair moved. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my chair
my 4DX. My 4DX. My chair moved.
Oh, 4DX. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I like that. I think that would be fire.
Star Wars is my favorite franchise of all franchises, but I don't have a lot of faith in Mando and Grogu.
I can see that.
Okay. Said my Rise of Skywalker is the worst ever.
Rise of Skywalker is bad.
Solo's the second worst.
No, Solo's worse than Rise of Skywalker. Solo is just when you okay. And I'm just gonna say this real quick about Solo because this is one of the things that really pisses me off because it's something that they never needed to do.
Oh yeah, no, I know exactly where you're going with that.
He's like, "What's your last name?" I don't have a last name. So Solo it is. And that's how he gets his last name. You didn't have to do that, right? You have this epic moment where the guy says, "What's your name?" And he says, "Solo." You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, you had to, and you gave him Solo because he was alone. That's his last name. And then he keeps it throughout the rest. Like, get out of here with this bull crap, bro. Don't give me that shit.
The reason why I hate Last Jedi more than I hate Rise of Skywalker is because Last Jedi knocked it off the rails. It was going in one place. It was going to be good if they would have let stay with the same storyline. It was going to be good. I'm not gonna say it's been anything great, but Force Awakens was good enough, and they could have done something really good, and they just shit on Finn. And I'm done. I'm done with that. So like, I'll never forget Star Wars for that. I'll never.
And for me, the best parts of those things were like Snoke. I was like, oh, Snoke looks kind of cool, right?
Made him look just stupid. The ending was like, oh yeah, he's just another clone. We kill him real quick. What are we doing?
Yeah, trash.
Hell no, Mandalorian Grogu isn't making more than $550 million. The Star Wars fans are already complaining about not seeing it. Also, the trails look cheap. Anik, once again, 55% of the money comes from international money. It's not $1 billion you're gonna make in domestically.
Just regular, yeah.
Just not, So, but if it makes 300, 400, if it makes 400 million domestically, it's making $1 billion.
Mm-hmm. And when you come to these movies that make $1 billion, right? A lot of them are driven by international. Like if you look at the first Black Panther movie, that was an anomaly because domestic killed it, and then
all those black people came and said,
yes,
all the powers combined.
yes. International was just like normal, but it was the domestic that killed it. But usually, when you look at these numbers, you always see domestic is usually higher than. I'm sorry, international is usually higher than domestic. Always,
There's more people out in the world.
Facts.
The Last Jedi created too many crazy angry fanboys.
It sure did.
Yeah, I'm angry about it.
Sure did.
But differently.
Me too.
Differently.
Yeah, we ain't like those fanboys, but you know what I mean?
I don't like when you do that. I don't care anything about Rey. I hate the fact that what you did to Finn.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. Same here.
Rey could be fire. I don't care. The most definitely think this movie will make $1 billion. Most definitely think this movie will make $1 billion. It's Star Wars. The last three have been not good, and it's made $1 billion. The kids are going to push it across the $1 billion mark. International is going to push it probably across the $1 billion mark. It's probably international is going to do it.
Maybe.
They had the shortest. I don't want to call it trailer before Avatar. Yeah. It wasn't. Mm-hmm. It's not trailer. It was just a little leak.
Yeah.
Fire and Nash. Yeah. Alonso was there when I checked out Star Wars. It's like, check please.
Mm-hmm. Last Jedi. Checked everybody out.
Star Wars Rise of Skywalker is the worst Star Wars, and also Star Wars Clone Wars, except the end of Yoda and Count Dooku.
Wait, are we talking about Attack of the Clones, or are you talking about the Clone Wars cartoon?
Yeah, because Clone Wars cartoon is the greatest thing that Star Wars had did in a long time.
It's really good. It's really good.
Oh, boy.
But I think you're actually talking about Attack of the Clones because you said Yoda and Dooku. Listen, I get it why people don't like Attack of the Clones, but I think it's definitely more underrated than people think it is. You know what I mean? It's really underrated movie.
Even I don't like Attack of the Clones. And a lot of times you don't like it because what they should have done with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that bothers you the most. It's like, you should have done this and you did not.
We got Mace Windu doing all kinds of stuff and shit. We had that good battle on Jonesha.
I will never forgive him.
He didn't die in Attack of the Clones.
That was
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. He didn't die in Attack of the Clones. I get that.
You should have more. You should have had more things with Mace Windu. I think Attack of the Clones, you should have had more like Clone Wars. You could have done so much more to the story. I think people just get pissed off about that.
I get you, but it was good. I think it was good.
I ain't gonna say good. People going to see it and complain about it. 100%, Lawrence. That's what's going to happen. Everyone's going to see it and complain.
It's Star Wars, of course. You can't have Star Wars without complaining. Can't.
Exactly. That's just the way it works. I didn't mind Solo for what it was. I believe it didn't make any money because of Last Jedi. Last Jedi was the worst. Last Jedi is the worst to me. It hurts.
Listen. If you guys, anybody who says that they like Solo needs to get their brain checked. I'm sorry. You need to really to get on some kind of medication and make sure you get that thing fixed. There is nothing good. That movie is not good at all. It's not. Character-wise, you have Danny Glover, whatever his name is, playing Lando, who's a pansexual, right? Because they're talking about him doing the robot. You have this trash ass guy playing Han Solo. Like, no, bro. No. The first scene. The first scene. All right? The first scene where they get caught by that alien creature, the snake shit come and it's speaking perfectly English. I was like, wait a minute, this is not Star Wars. But give us the subtitles.
But I don't think anyone cared about Solo. So that's why you put all this hate, but no one cared. That's the thing.
Listen.
So I can't put hate on something I didn't care about. I cared about what Last Jedi was supposed to be. The Last Jedi was supposed to be the change in Star Wars that I've always wanted. And what did they do? They took him out.
People didn't care about the Solo movie, but Han Solo was the best character in Star Wars, and you effed him up in Solo.
It's a story. It's a random ass side story. I don't care about no random ass side story.
He freaking, oh my God, when him and Chewie, he started speaking the language, I was like, are you out of your... Bro, this movie is trash, bro. Nah, man, I will never, ever.
Just don't care about it. It's like, I don't care.
If Bryon were to put that Solo movie in the box he's sending me, I'll open the box on screen and I will burn that mother effer down. Right then and there.
Who the hell will spend money on that damn movie? It's not worth spending money on. No, it's not. I think it's good. It's just I don't care about it at all. Even
I get you.
Like it doesn't matter at all. I don't even rank it in my Star Wars rankings. I literally don't even have it ranked.
I don't have an issue with that. But Han Solo has been my favorite character since day one. And when you ruin him like you did in that movie, you can take two of these. All right.
I would prefer to have an original Star Wars story instead of series turned movie.
I get you.
But you're going to get an original Star Wars story anyway, Starfighter.
With Starfighter, yeah.
But I think this is going to make money and bring people back into the seats, butts in seats.
You put this out before Starfighter, makes $1 billion. Now people want to see Starfighter.
Engage the kids, engage the normies.
Yeah.
And then you put Starfighter out there. It makes sense.
Agreed.
Then it wasn't a good movie, and that's why it didn't do well. It was a terrible movie. Yeah, I simply didn't even like it. So you would shoot me and say Andor is my #1 show of the year. No,
100%.
No, he would not.
Yes, Collector. Yes. Trust me. I'd have to check to make sure everything is okay because Andor is the nighttime sniffly sneezing coffee head so you can sleep medicine. That's exactly what Andor is. All right. I put that on and usually sometimes I have insomnia. I put on Andor and it's 2 seconds. I'm like snoring right away. Never fails.
The worst is not Andor, it's Acolyte, Solo and Skeleton Crew.
Listen, I will watch Acolyte and Solo before I ever watch 1 minute of Andor. One.
Andor is the best Star Wars series ever. It has the awards to prove it.
Awards don't
Didn't we
mean
just
nothing.
say awards mean nothing?
Awards mean nothing. Nothing.
It wasn't good, Lawrence, but The Last Jedi didn't help it.
At all. I agree.
I love how Star Wars fans are excited to celebrate Revenge of the Sith anniversary, but not Force Awakens.
Yeah, you know why? Because Force Awakens turns Finn into a fucking janitor. That's why.
Force Awakens was the original origin of Finn, and the people that don't want to celebrate Force Awakens because it's a black man and a white and a woman. That's why people hate them.
Yes, and Finn should have been a Jedi.
That's what Last Jedi messed it up. That's what he was supposed to be in Last Jedi. That's why I was fucking terrible.
Yeah, exactly. You see what you guys are doing, right? We try to have a PG show over here, and you guys are making us curse and shit. You know what I'm saying? Really? We gotta avoid. So 3 topics we now have to avoid: Nolan, Star Wars, and T'Challa. All right,
100%. Star Wars fans worried about Solo or the recasting of him. I remember correctly, they made you ask why in the TV show they used the body double and CGI for Luke.
Because Luke's old. You had to CGI him.
Exactly. Solo should have been a layup. And how the hell is Boba Fett and Jabba the Hutt in it?
Exactly.
Dude, that's huge. That's fire for that, though. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brian, I wouldn't have minded if they killed off Snoke, but his death affected nothing in the story. It was literally like just a asterisk. Like, it was like a little whatever. Oh, yeah, we killed him.
And I thought it was going when he tells Ben that he got bested by a girl with no force power. I was like, okay, you're addressing something. That makes sense. I like that. Then you get that throne room with Snoke, and he's just using this. You mean to tell me you couldn't fucking realize that Ben was using his force power to turn the lightsaber? And you more powerful than him? You could feel his anger. You can feel what he's doing, but you couldn't feel what he was doing with the lightsaber? Nah, bro. I don't want to hear this crap. Like, I get it. There's certain tropes and stuff in movies, but I know if we made movies, it would be better than this crap that we're getting right now. No doubt about it. Please.
Bringing back Palpatine was a dumb idea.
Agreed.
100%. Somehow he returns.
100%. Now, if you wanted to say he was the one in the background from The Force Awakens, where he survived somehow, I'd have been like, okay. But you just did that as a desperate attempt.
No, they literally said somehow the Emperor returns.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And you just did it as a desperate attempt to salvage what that last movie was, because that was and I know it's garbage, but it's only garbage because they had to fix the things that Rian Johnson messed up.
And that's why I don't hate the Rise of the Skywalker as much as I hate Last
Jedi. I agree.
This is why I hate Last Jedi. I hate it so much.
Me too.
I mean, Attack of the Clones movie. Yeah, that's exactly what we knew you meant. Attack of the Clones. Either way, it's going to make a ton of movie off of them Grogu and Mando popcorn buckets. 100%. 100%. Kids are going to buy that stuff. It's going to go crazy.
Yep.
Attack of the Clones was absolute garbage. It is the only prequel film I effing hate. No, that's the Chaos Central episode where we did Who Would You Be in Star Wars? I was done with Star Wars and the fanboys after that.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Agree, Brian. Last Jedi alone is worse than all the other prequels. Last Jedi just ruined everything.
Mm-hmm.
The momentum that Star Wars had. Do you guys remember what happened when Force Awakens came out and made like $2 billion?
Mm-hmm.
Man, after Last Jedi, I
agree,
bro. I'm angry again. So I didn't like Solo. He was just defending it. It was okay. He's just more like I don't care about Solo.
I got you, Delta Dan. But his keyword is T'Challa. Mine is Star Wars Nolan. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got it.
Like Attack of the Clones was not good, but it was better than Phantom Menace and that little boy that Jar Jar Binks were annoying as hell. Jar Jar Binks is a problem.
You know what? I used to think Jar Jar Binks was a problem too, but then I realized Jar Jar Binks is for the kids. He's for the kids, right? No, so when you look at it that way, I get it.
Racism is not for the kids; it's placism.
Stop it! We're not gonna do the racism stuff. No. There's another trigger coming. We're not gonna do that. We'll discuss that another time.
Just go to the next thing. All right, which is better, Solo or Boba Fett?
Oh my God, Danny, you really had to do this to me.
Boba Fett.
You really had to do this to me, Danny. You really, because I know what he's trying to do. But you know what?
Boba Fett's way better though.
They are both caca. They are both never getting watched again, right? And if I had to pick one, they're 1A and 1B. So Solo, Boba Fett, or Boba Fett and Solo, whichever way you want to put it, it's 1A and 1B. They both caca.
So it was the only Star Wars movie I only watched one time. Throw the whole thing out.
Agreed.
I like Solo. There are parts that are not good. There are parts that are pretty good. The parts of the nearest Tarkin and the young Lando. I hate this. I don't like Solo, so I don't want to give him more fire, but I don't like it. Sounds like Boba Fett is better.
No.
Did we really need Lando to get freaky with the droid? It's weird that is why folks be hating on Disney.
We didn't need that, right? Like, if you wanted to say he was sleeping with some green aliens like Captain Kirk or stuff like that, no problem. I'm cool with it. I get it. In the universe, you may see a hot alien. Gee, we can talk about it later because the Avatar chick was hot too. You know what I mean? Right? So I get it. But when you start to do this droid crap and like things that just doesn't make sense, and the droid's like, oh yeah, I can work. Like, oh, get out of here with that, bro. We ain't doing that. It's always the black characters.
I'm saying it's a little bit more realistic. You see all those people that be doing all type of stuff.
Facts.
See, I mean, I didn't mind it for what it was. I'm just saying the Last Jedi was fire. Last Jedi was fire. More people will watch it. So, chill. If the Last Jedi was fire, more people would have watched it. Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He said Acolyte. Probably. Acolyte was bad, but yeah, I really hate Last Jedi.
Me too.
With a passion.
And don't get it twisted. Acolyte is ass as well. That was trash too. Trash, except for that one episode with the lightsaber battle, which was pretty cool. But other than that, oh my God, that was horrible. Horrible.
So Empire Strike Back is the GOAT.
Big facts.
100%.
Big facts.
The sequel trilogy should combine the characters of Finn and Rey into one character. No, I think you should have made them. That should have been the love interest.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it should have been.
Mm-hmm. And it should have been about them rebuilding the Jedi Order. You know what I mean? That's what it should have been about. The two,
and then Rey opening her school to rebuild the Jedi, and that's what it should have been. It should have got to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Finn should have stayed co-lead, and they messed it up with this Rey low crap. I hate it. I hate it.
It made no sense.
Like, why are we doing this, man?
It made no sense. All of a sudden, they're enemies, and the next thing you know, they're like, oh, and the freaking Force Skype. I hated that too. The Force Skyping was dumb. You know what I mean? Like, they really and then they tried to fix it with this duad crap, and like, listen, man, screw that.
Look at Daddy. He said, trigger them, transform, make them transform. Lando's the only black character that got justice in Star Wars. At the end,
yeah. In the original Star Wars,
there's only three of them. There's only three characters, so it doesn't matter, right?
Facts.
The Last Jedi disrespected my favorite fictional character, even Luke Skywalker.
Yes. Yes.
Look, I'm almost just not say anything else about that. I'm just gonna go to the next thing because I agree so much.
Yes,
it's gonna come flooding out of me. The stormtroopers,
all of that. Yeah, go ahead. You're right. No. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Stormtroopers rebelling and finding out that we had the Force and learning from Rey would have been lit. Knowing people can't use lightsabers while cutting off limbs. Finn got done dirty, and they never addressed. Y'all trying. Y'all winning because I'm on to erupt.
You see that trailer where Finn ends? It ends with, first off, it starts with there's an awakening in the Force, and you see Finn. Then the trailer ends with Finn holding the lightsaber, and then we find out he has no freaking Force powers. What? Holding his own with someone who has Force powers? You know what all Ben needed to do was use the Force and take the lightsaber from his hand. That's all he needed to do. That's it. Fight over. You have Force, I don't. Let me take that. Boom. Good. Bro, come on.
The black power doesn't allow you to do that. My blackness doesn't allow you to do that. So Rian Johnson should be blacklisted. Star Wars prequel for 12-year-old boys. Star Wars prequels are for 12-year-old boys.
They were.
And he said, according to George, that's what he said.
Yeah, they were.
Grogu should have got unalived the Mando movie. No, Grogu should just been with Luke.
Yeah. They should have left him with Luke.
So we better change the topic. So 100%. I'm trying to get past it because I know I'm trying not to transform as much as possible. I'm like, no. Empire Strikes Back and Revenge of the Sith are the best Star Wars movies.
Agreed.
I like the original Star Wars 2 in between, but come on, Revenge of the Sith is fire. I don't care what Tank says. I don't care what Tank says. You hear me, Tank? I don't care what you say. It is good. It is good. The best fight. Having a high ground, that whole scene is fucking amazing. The lava cup, bruh, whatever.
Facts.
So I will never forgive Last Jedi for turning Luke Skywalker into a reclusive hermit and gives up on his family for no good reason. And looks at the star, look at it, and it stoves around.
Everything he learned, everything he became from the original trilogy, you took that away. You did the same thing with Han. You did the same thing with Leia. Everything that they went through, their character progressions in those movies, you took them away and you started over from the beginning again. Fuck that. Sorry.
I was going off about Sam Wilson, how Marvel does black characters just as like T'Challa triggered.
It's Christmas time, guys. You can't be doing this to us now. Really? This is what we're doing here? Huh? And I know you guys are doing it on purpose, right? You're like, oh, let's get them triggered. You guys are doing it on purpose. I know you are.
Your writer words don't mean nothing except when it is with something because it comes out with something. It's like,
really?
It's funny because they know me so much. I feel like they're just doing so much that they know that it's going to trigger me.
Biasness? No, I got you.
Lord said Finn needed to tap into the ancestors.
Facts.
Oh man, let's go.
Facts.
Of course, Disney would have had Finn lose to a Sith Lord with a burning cross lightsaber.
That's a good one. That's a good one, geeky guy. That's a good one. I didn't think about that.
Man, I'm trying. I'm so trying. He got bigger problems. Yeah.
Facts.
Breaking news: Brady X being casted. You missed it, man. We already did it.
Yeah, we talked about that already.
We talked about it. We read the whole article, man.
Yeah, where'd you go? You stopped watching the show. You went and did some stuff, and then you came back and thought you were getting us with one, eh? No, thanks.
Well, wake up, Mama Bear. We're almost done. We're almost out of here. Or Star Wars, Last Jedi, or the Christmas special. Last Jedi. I don't care. I'm okay with seeing Chewie's home. Here we go. I need to say that. Yeah. Best fight of all time, Star Wars. No denying that prequels are mostly bad, but not as bad as the sequels.
Well, I agree with you. They're not as bad as the sequels, but the prequels are not bad. We need to stop saying that. All right, the prequels are.
So I don't like a lot of them. The prequels, I don't like the first or the second one.
Really?
I love when we got Revenge of the Sith.
I got you. I can see that.
This is going on to Terrence's live stream.
Yeah.
Collector said, I'm not trying to trigger you guys. Collector's just to be a collector. I appreciate it.
No, I know you not collector. I know the rest of the chat is. They know what they're doing.
Trigger
you see? They know what they're doing. Marie knows what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Look, another one. Another one.
I almost start sweating.
You guys know you can't bring up Ryan Coogler's name. You know that, right?
The weirdest thing is I really like Ryan Coogler. I just don't want him to touch my Black Panther anymore. I really like him, man. The sequels made for the prequels look better. 100%. The sequels make the prequels look great. I will watch any of the prequels before I watch them.
Agreed. But the prequels are great. All right, let's just say that.
I had to leave figuring that T'Challa and Batman was going to last 3 hours for the rant. Not Star Wars.
Yeah, you know, like you already know.
Disney messed up Indiana Jones as well. 100%.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
The only part of Star Wars Episode 1 I like is the very end when Darth Maul and Liam Neeson. It hung up 1,000,000,000%.
Fire.
But I will tell you this: Qui-Gon Jinn shouldn't have died.
I agree.
Favorite Tom Cruise performance? Will you see Digger? Thanks for Stacy. I am going to see Digger, but I'm not until I know what's going on specifically in Digger. I'm not going to say this is going to be a good movie. I need to know. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I'm like, whatever. He's digging stuff.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
All right, guys, we're gonna stop here because I went to sleep and woke up there on Star Wars. Oh man! All right, let's get off of this part. Let's go into the last topic. I'm gonna let Anzo run this one because it's pretty fire. So here we go.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. We all saw it, right? So last topic is going to be about Avatar: Fire and Ash. So
yes, and you guys know that one of the most anticipated movie has finally dropped, but we are going to talk about some of the box office for its opening, I guess, preview day or what they're expecting for opening weekend, right? So it says here, Fire and Ash flying to a 86.90 million open, Housemaid and David in a tiff for number 2 with 20 to 24 million apiece. Now you can see that's a big difference, but this 86 to 90 million opening for Avatar seems kind of low for me. What do you think, Bryon?
Almost $50 million lower than the second movie we got.
Absolutely. So we'll go here where it says right here. Yeah, go ahead.
She's fine. I don't care. I don't care if she blue with the red. Something about the walking and the sultriness.
Facts.
I like sultry. Yeah, I just
do. Facts. Listen, I turned to my son and I was like, "Yo, is it just me or is she kind of hot?" My son was like, "You're a perv." I'm like, "No, but she kind of the way she was moving and walking around."
I was with Quaritch. I was with him. I was like,
too.
You would have got me too.
Me too. You and because people didn't see it, so they don't want to spoil it. So you know, but there was a scene where he was like, "Oh, that's some powerful shit." You know what I mean? Yep. And I was like, "Okay, we know what's happening now."
Yep.
Right?
Oh, it's happening.
Facts. So. Friday PM update with a great 72 definite recommended on-screen engine cinema store post track from the last night audience. 20th Century Fox Studios James Cameron third sequel Avatar: Fire and Ash is seeing 37 million today, including last night's 12 million. Conservative estimates for the 3-day total are between 84 to 88 through though others believe the path is 90 million at 3,800 in theaters. That's a lot of theaters.
I'm surprised. No, actually, I thought that most theaters you get 4,000 for something like Avatar, but I guess because you want it mostly in IMAX 3D.
Yeah,
you're not going to have as many.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. And I think IMAX 3D is where they're going to make the most of their money. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Says women under 25 who only showed up at 17% yesterday gave the pick its best definite recommendation of 78%, while white guys over 25 who repped 41% of the crowd gave it 75 definite recommendation. Men under 25, 22% gave it a 71, while women over 25 at 20% gave it a 63%. Overall, 1834s yesterday was 64% with diversity, demos at 45% Caucasian, a strong 25% Latino and Hispanic, 12% Black. Only 12% Black? Wow, we didn't show up at all, eh?
Is that we've seen this. We know the white savior coming into a culture and trying to save it and be better than the people that originally been there. We already know it.
Facts. 12% Asian American and 6% Native American. Other 62% of the crowd told Post Trek they're big Avatar fans, while 29 are somewhat fans, and 93% of the ticket buyers saw the previous Avatar movies. Of those who attended so far, 52% said they plan to see Fire and Ash in theaters again.
That's crazy.
Interesting.
52% said they're going to see it another time.
That
is not nuts?
It is. It is. But let me ask you this. How much of that 52% are going to see it again because of the MCU trailer ahead of it next week?
Probably half. So that means Disney did a great ass job. That's what.
Yes.
No matter what we can talk about it, complain about all stuff. Disney did a great job because what now half these people are going to go see Fire and Ash again just because of it. So yeah,
absolutely, 100%. So it just talks about the regular box office here, but I'll go down to the bottom here. It says Friday AM update. Avatar: Fire and Ash came in where we saw it at 12 million in the previews on Thursday night. Audience scores is very good with a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. Global so far is 72 million. That includes 17 million out of China on day one and 43 million abroad. Okay. Okay. The Na'vi are still adored in the Middle Kingdom, and that opening day in China would rep the third highest for an MPA title behind Zootopia 2 and Fast X. Early social scores are very good with the Mayan at 94% or 9.4%. Avatar was 9.4, and Avatar: The Way of Water 9.0, and the TPP at 9.5. Avatar 9.3, Way of Water 9.2. Know that with Avatar, wherever it lands domestically this weekend, it's always about the underlining abroad, which is interesting because we did talk about how the international box office was going to affect it. But what are your thoughts, Bryon?
All right, so two things I want to talk about. One, I think if I was ranking this movie, I don't know if I'd like it more than like Way of Water. I rank them all pretty much around the same, honestly. If I'm gonna give you my little review of what I thought for Fire and Ash. The first hour and a half, I was looking at my watch. I felt like it was taking too long to get to the point. I was looking at my watch like, all right, come on, get something. The last hour 40 minutes, because that's a long ass movie. The fact that I could say hour and a half and an hour 45 minutes. The last hour 45 minutes I think was fire. Like fire. Honestly. But that first hour and a half was difficult for me because I was looking at it like, man, I'm not sure what else I need for this. I mean, but even that last hour 45 minutes was almost copy and paste from the other two damn movies. They said, we're just gonna take these two movies, we're gonna combine them together, and then we'll give it to you in 3. Like literally, without Varang, I'm not sure anything else matters. Like I mean, the Abraham idea with Sully was cool. I'm not gonna talk about what the scene with the Abraham idea with Sully is cool. The father and son dynamics are cool. But yeah, I'm just saying it was okay. It was okay.
And now you heard Bryon, right? Now get this. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good, right? I didn't have a problem. Like, it didn't feel like it dragged on to me. I wasn't looking at my watch all the time because one thing I did enjoy about the first half is there was a lot of emotions around what happened in Way of Water, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed to see them get through all of that stuff. And I liked it. And then when you got to the action part, I thought it was like, oh, okay, this is great. Now, I do agree with Bryon that this movie is 100% the same as Avatar. It's the same as Way of Water. He's doing the same formula over again, but he does it because it works, right? But I actually thought this movie was good. And we got backstage, and the first thing I said, Bryon, what did you think of Fire and Ash? And he was like, he told me what he just told you guys. I'm like, damn, we can never agree on shit, can we, eh?
I'm not hating the movie. Like if I was ranking the movie, if I'm giving stars, I'm probably giving it 3.5 to 4 stars.
Okay.
But I know the storyline was the same storyline, right? Like there's a lot of stuff that was the same, but it did have things in it that I liked. I like when you're talking about trauma and how people deal with trauma. I think that was important. But I think they just did it a little bit long. Like it took the movie itself just felt too long for me. And I think they could have trimmed. And I really don't like Spider.
Yeah.
Like for me, like if Spider died, I'll be like, eh. So like that's a big part of the movie, right? I can say the last part of the movie was rinse and repeat. So it's like, like, I mean, how much can I say this is a great movie or not? I don't know how much I could say that.
I get it, right? I was just like, and it's funny too, because I watched a video where they were like, oh, she was hot, right? And I was like, man, this guy's crazy. And then I watched the movie and like, oh yeah, she looked kind of good. The little avatar there did a good job on that one, right? But I loved her clan, though. I loved the Fire clan. I thought they were really good. And I loved the dynamic that they had to where it's like they moved away from AWA, right? They moved away from it because I'm not going to spoil it, but you guys find out why they did that in the movie. So I thought that was great. Now, the only thing that I have is what I see going forward is that the Colonel is definitely going to end up with her. And sooner or later, he's going to end up going after he's going to say, yeah, he's going to do the same path as Sully, right? He's going to switch sides. He's going to end up because they're probably
what does that to you? You want to know that does that to you?
Yeah, boom, boom, 100%. 100%.
You have a good woman, and all of a sudden you're saying that I hate Star Wars, and you get a girl who loves Star Wars, and she's something special. All of a sudden 100%. You got Star Wars sweatshirts on, and you ready to go, dressing up as Darth Vader and Darth Maul. That's what it is.
And then the one thing that I think they did well in this one too is the Colonel is not just like this bad, evil guy, right? You've seen in the first one, he just seemed like evil. I don't give a damn. I'm killing everybody, right? But now you get a little bit of, I'm doing my duty. No matter what, I'm doing my duty. And then he feels for his son. So I'm like, okay, I kind of like what they did there. So,
oh man, I enjoy going to the movies. I did think a part of my feeling towards this movie is that I was dreading being there for over 3 hours. So I went to a 10:30 show, right? I didn't get home to 2:40.
Bro, the amount of times I went to the bathroom during that show. You know what I mean? The amount of times I had to go to the bathroom.
So like when I feel like you could have cut some of this stuff out and I don't like an entire character, I think that kind of, shades me a little bit.
I agree with you 100%. And I said the same thing to my son. I'm like, this movie doesn't need to be 3.5 hours though. Right? There's a lot of stuff you could have cut out to tighten it up a little bit. It doesn't need to be 3.5 hours, but I felt like I enjoyed it enough to where it didn't, like, I wasn't like him looking at my watch. I was enjoying it. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking, yeah, this is good. Now, would I pay to go see it again? Probably not, but I will watch it again on Onzo Vision. That's for sure.
I will watch it at home. Yeah. But I also, I don't like the Spider character. It's just another trope that I just don't like. So
yeah, I agree. All right,
let's see what you guys think about this movie because I see a lot of comments. I want to get through as many as we can.
Let's do it.
So yeah, Avatar costs $450 million to make. It needs to make at least half of that for them to do for the fourth movie. They're already filming the fourth movie, aren't they?
I think so, but this movie needs to make about $2 billion to make a profit. That's crazy. Right?
My bad. That's how you. That's right. You could be a perv.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good with it.
Yeah. I don't think that was a negative thing at all.
I own it. Yeah. 100%. It's okay. I own it.
I don't think that's a negative thing at all. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Sure. So they
filmed this.
Oh yeah.
In Way of Water. I got it. They filmed this and Way of Water back to back, so the budget might not be that. Okay, so this film
Yeah,
Really?
the last so right after Way of Water, they started this one.
Okay, right after. Okay, I got you. So they'll probably do the same thing with the next one because we don't want to be waiting another 5 years for an Avatar movie, right? So it makes sense if they're going to do that. But I also think that a lot of what's going to happen depends on the next 45 days, right? If it doesn't make its budget back, then you're going to see the studios are probably going to see it's like declining in viewership, and it's going to be very hard for him to get the rest of the stuff he wants made.
I agree with Lawrence right here.
Which one?
What he says?
Oh, next weekend, Christmas, so much people will go on that weekend. Yeah, I agree.
I agree. Christmas weekend next weekend.
Yeah, I agree. And did anything or is anything coming out to affect that? I don't think so, right?
Nothing's going to touch Way of Water. I mean, Fire Ash anytime soon.
Yeah. So it's smart that they did that. 100%. My mom saw Housemaid and my mom saw Housemaid while I saw Avatar. She said it was really good. It was better than she expected. That's good.
I mean, people going for City Sweeney. So that's just what it is.
China came through again, like with Zootopia 2. This movie making $1 billion, probably not $2 billion. I agree. It's making $1 billion.
We're saying 1.7, 1.8, probably.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, it's not going to touch 2. I can't believe Rotten Tomatoes, the critics are giving it such bad reviews and the audience is giving it better reviews. It's usually that way.
That's how it works, yeah.
Yeah, usually that way.
So my own China's online box office. Yeah, it's my
yeah. Gotcha.
I see you, Mama Bear. I'm going to finish with this and bring that up. So there you go.
I put Way of Water, Fire and Ash, Avatar. Okay. I put Fire and Ash, Way of Water, then Avatar. The problem with the first Avatar is I think it took way too much things from other movies.
Dance with Wolves,
Gully, all of that stuff. There was way too much in that. I think after the Water and Fire, even though they're the same movies, I think they toned down the little, like, copy in other movies. So, but they're still all 3 of them are the same. They're the same movies.
I think I agree with that. I think Avatar's my bottom.
Yeah, me too. Way of Water is number 1. Original is 2. Fire and Ash is 3. Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Having recently watched them, that first one just steals stuff from other media. The second one feels fresh, and they perfected the tech and visuals are the best. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. The first one stole way too much from other movies, and the second one felt a little fresh. But it was still the same thing, though, right? Even though it felt fresh, it was still the same story, beats and arcs and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah.
100%.
Yes, 100%. This movie is very repetitive from other movies. I agree.
That was my problem. That was my issue.
Bryon came for that Avatar trailer. He was like, "Oh, time to head up facts." Avengers trailer.
But I already saw it, so I was like, I was actually there for the Odyssey. I was pissed off that I went through the whole trailer and there was no Odyssey. I was like, what? What are you talking about?
I got it.
I'm glad I
got the Odyssey. Anzo, you're just saying you liked it because Bryon was not that crazy about it. I wish that were the case. I do, but no, I actually did like it.
I thought that he wasn't going to like it, actually, which is kind of surprising me.
See, Tank, I do like some shit.
That's
I thought Avatar 3 was better than the second movie. See, Nick Jones, sometimes you got some, sometimes you're right. Sometimes you're right.
Yeah. I like the second one way more. And then so much so that they still brought a lot of stuff from the second one into the third one. Like all the stuff from the second one is really in the third one. So like,
so
they just took the first one and the second one. They said, we're going to make a movie together. There we go.
Yeah, exactly what they did. They took the water scene from the second one, right? Added it into this one, and then the fight with the creatures and everything, that's from the first movie.
It happened the exact same way.
Yeah, exact same way.
AY didn't change nothing. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't play the Odyssey trailer in front of mine. Some people didn't get Avengers. I got both.
Yeah.
So that was good. So you guys need to come watch movies in Canada. That's why.
It's terrible.
Yeah, 100%. I hated where they went with Spider. Me too.
See, how can I say I love a movie when that's a big part of the movie? And I'm like, what the hell? Why?
Me too. I didn't understand. Like, what are we doing here now? Now everybody did, and I don't want to spoil it, but yes, I didn't like it either. I was very iffy with that part. Yes. Of course, it's the same. There's only so much you can do. So much you can do with Dances with Wolves and Space Smurfs.
She's not wrong.
You're right. They could have cut and repeated plot with the humans and whales. They could have gone more focused. Yes.
There should have been way more Fire and Ash people. How you call it Fire and Ash, and that's only like there's more Spider than there's Fire and Ash.
Yes, that's exactly where I thought it was going to go with, where it's going to be the two factions fighting each other, and then you could have mixed in the army guys in the next movie, right? But the way they made it seem is like this was going to be the Na'vi versus the Fire and Ash guys, two different way of thinking about what planet they're on. You know, it would have been fire if they did that. Yeah,
I'm not sure he liked this movie so much, man. The more he's talking, the more I'm not even sure that he liked it.
The Fire Clan were very interesting. Yes, they were. I did enjoy it. I thought it was great. Bryon rating the movie 6-7. Make her the only villain conquering the other tribes and trying to become goddess herself. They should have dropped Spider with the air people. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Sully didn't have much to do in this one.
We can't talk about it. Let's not get plot device. Plot. But I don't necessarily agree. But yeah, I understand why you're saying it, but I think he meant a lot more.
I agree. Me too. Shave the movie down to 2 hours and it would have been much better. Or 2.5 hours.
2.5 would be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. 2.5 hours.
I mean, that's 45 minutes you could have took off the damn movie.
Agreed. The Avatar movies are way too long. Yeah, they are. They are. Fernando, he did a lot he did a lot. It was Neferi that didn't do much. It was about Lork and Spider, though. Yeah, I got you. I think Neferi. The problem that I had is, yeah, they really didn't do much with her, but she was grieving, so I get that. You know what I mean? I get that.
There's a lot of grieving, and that was basically what it was.
Yeah, that was the first half of the movie, pretty much. Did any of you get worried about certain characters dying?
No, I was hoping for Spider.
I didn't get worried either, but the one that they did, I didn't like. Mm-hmm. I didn't like the one they did. The trailer made it feel like 4 hours. Yes, with the trailer.
It was.
Yes. Yes. Because I was sitting there and I'm like, wait, we're still watching trailers? Showing another one? And then I got the 5-minute, the Odyssey one. So a movie that started at 10:30, I think it started at 11, the actual movie, you know? So, yeah. Avatar 4 is projected to come out in 2029, and then Avatar 5 and the final is supposed to come out in 2031. Wow.
Okay. I don't need that.
Avatar, FAA, and Zootopia, Fire and Ash, of course, and Zootopia 2 are like the main things for all families to watch. Agreed.
Yeah. For Christmas, everyone's going to come together the day after they go to movie theater. Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Agreed. At this slow pace, James won't live long enough to finish filming the entire franchise. Facts.
100%.
Facts.
I'm not sure I know I'm
gonna be around. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I'll say it before and I'll say it again. As long as I get beyond the Spider-Verse, I'm good.
We wanted to be a little bit longer than that. Forget that.
No, I do, but I'm just saying, you know.
Let's not limit it to that.
He said he'd be talking like 12 years, and from his interview, sounds like he wasn't sure about making 2 more. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's Christmas break for kids now. Sales will go way up. Also, Avatar movies always perform well over time. They do.
I agree.
They do.
That's what I'm saying. 1.7, 1.8. Yeah.
sometimes Onzo does like movies. Yes, I do. Exactly.
Yeah, yo, look, you get 2 good movies a year. Onzo's been around for 50 years,
Wow.
52 years, so he likes 104 movies. Cal, there's 104 movies. That's what it is.
It's a little more than 2. I'm just saying, a little more than 2. I'll probably go like 4, maybe 5.
What movies you like this year?
All right, hold on. You do the comments. I'm gonna look at the movies this morning. I'm gonna tell you what I like this year. Okay, do the comments.
Yeah, Avatar 3 was way better than the second one. Also, okay. I saw it in Dolby and couldn't see the Odyssey trailer. James said because it was the best format to watch it. The best format to watch it would be IMAX. I might go back for IMAX. I need to see take my nephew to see it for his birthday. So mine was Dolby 3D. So yeah, that's probably why I didn't see it, because it was an IMAX. That makes sense. The whole whale plot and battle on the ship was the second movie. It was the same plot for the second movie, the same plot for the same finish to the first movie. It was literally rinse and repeat.
Shit, I'm looking at this list and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I know.
I know. There's 5 on here.
I'm right. So Spider is James Cameron inserting himself into the world. 100%, and don't make no damn sense. Should have let his ass up going. Spider-Man was basically Tarzan.
Yeah, Spider was basically Tarzan. Agreed.
I was like, man, I would have made him cut his hair. Get those dreads out your damn hair. Come over here, my stuff. What's wrong with you? Only 2 things I didn't like about Fire and Ash was the ending and the Army General. Always the damn villain. He's been the villain for the last 3 movies. I know he didn't die in fire. We're not going to talk about that. But yeah. I don't care about him. He could be a villain. He could be the villain, whatever. Because the people are the humans are the villains. That's just what it is. And I think the Army General, Korch was more complicated. He had layers, depth to him a little more this time.
Oh my God. Okay, so Captain America: Brave New World,
which is funny, no one else liked it. No, I liked it.
Fire and Ash, Superman.
He only thought Superman was okay. Yes.
Yeah, it was okay. I kind of liked Superman.
He said, I kind of liked
it. I'm gonna give no, I can't give Fantastic Four that either. Well, anyways, that's 4. All right, so there you got 4 of them.
2.5, guys. That was 2.5.
Granted, I didn't see a lot of movies this year anyway, so
I finished my snacks, refilled my soda through the trailers, and ran to the restroom. I have a Letterboxd account because I would love to see what his favorite movies are on there. It'll take him forever because literally it's only gonna be 104 movies. I'm gonna get on Letterboxd. I'll show him how to do it. He literally only likes, like, I'm telling you, it's 2 movies a year.
Stop it.
He likes 2. He finds 1 okay, and that's his movie list.
Stop it.
This is movie list. That's what it is.
Oh, it's because I haven't seen that many movies this year. Not as much as I used to do, but that's
you
because
watched at least 70 movies this year. What are you talking about?
Okay, I like Weapons. Weapons was one of them. I'll put Weapons on the list. I like Weapons.
So you just add these things up because you're like, it wasn't that bad, so I might as well add this one too.
Well, I mean, it just said a like, right? So I gotta go with like. I mean, I don't have to love it. I can like it. Oh, The Gorge came out this year? Okay, The Gorge. I'll take The Gorge too. I like The Gorge. Gorge is fire.
That wasn't in theaters.
Whatever. Still came out in 2025.
All right, I'm gonna bring up the thing that Mama Bear sent me. Let's see if we can check this out real quick.
Yes.
This one, because I don't think I added the sound. So let's do it with adding sound.
Damn light.
All right, there we go. No, why isn't sound?
You probably have to turn on. Yeah.
It won't turn on sound. I don't know if I can do it, Mama Bear. The video has no sound. Oh, so it says the video has no sound.
Oh, okay. They took off the sound. I got you.
So I can't share it, Mama Bear. I'm sorry. I apologize. Can't share it right now, but I'll work on it. I'll find it myself, and we'll do that.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna read the rest of your comments, and we're gonna get out of here real quick. So, are we doing the best of 2025 stuff next week? That's what I'm thinking we're going to talk about. We'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know on Monday what's happening. I think we could do a quicker show with just the best of 2025. Anzo's part will only be 2 minutes long, and then the rest will be me talking. So
you know what? I think it's a good idea because we could do the best TV shows of 2025, the best movies of 2025, worst TV shows of 2025, worst movies. We do like 5 each, you know?
I think we're going to do, I'm going to do a quick impromptu award type of thing.
Could do
Rewind best movies of 2025, best TV shows of 2025, best comic books of 2025, things like that.
Yeah, we could do that.
We have things that we will do, and maybe I'll be able to put that together and send it to you guys, and you guys can vote on it, and we'll talk about the audience scores. Yeah, if you guys like that, let me know, because I think we can do that. Best trailer, because I do all the trailers. I like that, Lawrence. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
That works. So
I think I'll put that together. I'll do that tomorrow. I have 2 recitals I have to go to. So while I'm sitting there doing that, I'll write all that down.
Cool.
So I watched like 80 movies this year and 65 something in theaters. Yeah. I think I hit 82 movies this year, and I think 68 of them in theaters.
Damn.
But remember, I have the A-list.
Yeah.
So The Gorge was fire. Mm-hmm. I love that one. Streaming movies count. Movies count. Okay. I've seen 131 movies, and 34 of them were new movies that I've either seen in theaters or in streaming.
Good job.
So it sounds for me. I don't know why it doesn't have sound for me. I'll find it though and make sure we have it.
Mm-hmm.
So we said best trailers. Oh yeah, Stranger Things Parts 2 comes out next week. 100%. Yeah. I can't wait. Christmas Day, I'm gonna be sitting watching Stranger Things. It's crazy.
Same here.
So yeah, that sounds awesome. Cool. Sounds great. This is what we're doing then. So A-list getting miles. Exactly. If I'm paying for it, I'm going.
Facts.
The Rewind Panther Awards. And we'll be heading everyone Black Panther statue. I have a lot of them. I'll give them a statue for each one that gets it. I like it. We're doing it.
I like it too.
I should have sent time. So yeah.
You're right. Exactly.
All right, guys. We're gonna get out of here. It's 12:15. I gotta make sure I drop up my wife and my kids off to this recital practice. But can't wait. Thank you guys for all the comments. It's been fire. I've loved this thing. I love the topics. Love talking to you guys. Anzo, thank you for being here this week with me. Like always, being my partner in crime for all this stuff. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Thank you guys. Happy New Year. Well, Merry Christmas first to all you guys, because we won't see you until next Saturday, right? Yep. And I'm pretty sure chaos and all my stuff is probably going to be on put a hold for the week. But Merry Christmas to all you guys. If I don't see you out before Christmas, enjoy it, have some fun, and we will do the award stuff that we were talking about. We're going to get Bryon and do something like that. So, and you know what? Since we haven't used the overlay, maybe we'll invite some guests on to do it with us. You know what I'm saying?
We'll discuss. I like it.
We'll definitely discuss how we're going to do this one. I think it's the final one for the new year. So definitely. Thank you guys, everybody. I appreciate you.
Definitely.
And thank you, Bryon, man. It's always a pleasure doing this with you, bro.
Always. All right, guys. We'll see you guys a little bit later. I'm going to leave you guys with this real quick before we go. Peace. Here we go.
Aha! Aha!
All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.